How's it going, guys? Andrew here.
And Caleb.
Welcome back to another episode of LCR.
What's the last podcast where all of us were here? Was that 2 weeks ago? Am I being dramatic?
I think you're being dramatic. I think it was Scary Stories.
We're missing Matt.
Yeah, we're just bouncing around.
It is late in the night and Matt needs his beauty rest.
Yeah, we just got done doing our reactions to Star Wars and Breaking
by
Bad.
the time you guys are listening to this, it's already.
Hopefully it's extremely trending and we're popular.
Maybe we will surpass PewDiePie by the time you guys listen to this podcast.
We're the new threat to PewDiePie.
And also, in other news, might as well say he got married and voice crack, and he passed 100 million.
He got married, huh?
In the same week, and he beat Minecraft.
You can beat it?
Well, you can beat like the final boss.
Is he the only one to do it?
No, but like, you got married, you passed 100 million subscribers, and you beat the final boss of Minecraft.
I guess that's gonna be the best.
Obviously, one of those
week of his life, so
isn't on the same level, but it's like
getting married.
The internet level. It's like
Okay,
I see what you did there.
Yeah, okay.
Have you seen his wife, girlfriend?
No. Good one?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Google Marzia.
Marzia?
Yeah. Marzia. While you're doing that, we are here to talk about, if you haven't read the title, Ready or Not, right?
She's a cutie.
And we will be talking about some nice D23 news later.
We got distracted.
We'll probably spend 10, 20, maybe 30 minutes talking about the movie, since we have not done initial
Ready
reaction.
or Not? Yes, Ready or Not. I know, as Matt almost caught himself, I also too want to say Ready Player One, because are those the only two movies that have Ready as like the main word in the title?
Yeah,
and they came out within like a year or two of each other. So
yeah. Ready Player One came out early 18, late 17.
18. It was early 18 or early 17. It was like March.
Okay.
So it was I think it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, I'd hope it's 17. It feels like a lot of time has gone by since.
Yeah, I don't think it was 18.
Every time I say Ready or Not, I hear about the song. It's like Ready or Not.
Oh yeah.
I'll find you. It's so annoying.
Yeah, for me it's just like I instantly get like triggered of when I was a child.
What I do like though is the Ready or Not song in the movie.
Yeah,
the hiding song.
The hiding song. Oh my gosh! First off, this is a very fun movie.
I just realized we're wearing white t-shirts. Great palette, boys.
White t-shirts on a white background, and we're both white.
With a white light.
No, but this movie, I remember when I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, a quirky horror film.
Yeah.
Whatever. It comes out in August. It's probably not going to do that well. Maybe I'll go see it.
And you saw everything in the... not everything, but like... the whole premise of the movie.
Yeah, and you saw, if you saw the Red Band trailer, you definitely did see at least two characters who died.
But they do die really early on.
Yes, they do. But it is a little gripe of mine that we'll get into. But yes.
Yeah, look at that. I got a nifty little pen holder.
Congratulations. What you going to do with it?
That's kind of annoying, actually. I want to be able to swing my arm.
So yeah, when I was just watching the trailers... and they like shove the marketing down your throat, which makes sense because there's really no other movies coming out right now. So this is like really the only thing that's coming out. Mm-hmm. Like it will probably start picking up this week because that comes out in like 2 weeks.
But hold it, boy. We got Playmobil before we get to it.
No, it doesn't. No, it got pushed to December.
What? That's why it got erased off the calendar?
Yeah, it got pushed to December. And it already is in like the 30s.
You really think it's a great idea to put that next to Star Wars?
That's probably why they did it.
So that people could not see it. Sell it to Netflix or something.
Maybe Netflix denied it just like they did the Holmes and Watson movie. Because Netflix denied that. They didn't want it.
Don't do my girl ATJ like that. I know she's not in it physically.
For a minute she is.
What? Like, visually you don't see her. I mean, like she's the main character.
Yeah.
But you just hear her. Whatever.
Anyways, yeah, so we have nothing next week. So we got to think of something. Probably news, but...
More news.
This is news in itself.
The design podcast. Maybe that'll finally get dropped.
Sorry, David.
Sorry if you're expecting. We're not lazy and we're not waiting to drop it. It's just like we've got stuff to talk about.
Yeah. Anyways, though, let's talk about this movie. What we liked, what we didn't like, highlights. All spoilers since we're not. This is a little late.
And there's not much to spoil.
No, I mean, just really like the ending, really, which is awesome. I loved it. But
yeah,
right off the bat, a lot of the movie, like you said, it is like the first act. It's a lot of the wedding and the banter between them and explaining the card game. And
I do like that. You get a lot of the stuff that you saw in the trailer out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Like one scene in particular that they didn't. Yeah, like full spoilers, guys. Okay, here we go.
Iron Man dies.
Yes. Is the barn scene with all the goats. Woo. Like that was not shown in the movie, like in the trailers at all, and I was really happy about all that. And oh my gosh, dude, she just like punches the kid in the face. That was hilarious.
If I remember correctly, they didn't do what A Quiet Place did, where they foreshadowed the nail. I feel like they showed that in the trailer for A Quiet Place on the stairs.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we saw that shot. Maybe does that sound familiar?
It does sound familiar. Or we're just thinking of Home Alone, so.
Right? But I feel like they snuck that in the trailer, and like with this movie, we didn't see that at all. Because my God, that's 10 times worse than A Quiet Place.
Yeah, like because it just feels more painful going the opposite end. Because like you have a thicker. It's not as clean as the bottom of a nail.
Yeah,
it's not just like a piercing
nail as well.
You're going from the head of the nail, so you're going through. Oh my gosh! And then having to rip it out,
like
also your hand, like your hand's already very in depth with all the veins and all the muscles and everything it has.
How does that heal? Like you don't even have function of your hand anymore because the bone is gone.
Yeah.
You can't...
There's an epilogue of her at the doctor, and they're like, we have to cut it off. I'm sorry.
Also, I feel like she's getting tossed in jail. How do you explain what the hell happened?
Yeah, you really can't explain that. I mean, yeah, I don't know how she's going to explain that. But hold on. Actually, I want to look up one thing. I know you never saw, or you've only seen like the first 2 movies, so she is in one of them.
Oh,
but
I didn't know she is. I thought this was like her first movie.
No, not yet. This is like her first movie. This is like her breakout role. Hopefully we see more of her.
Oh, yeah. I know people were clowning on her because she just looks like a Margot Robbie clone, but dude, her acting skills are on par.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's
a little good. Too early to say on par, but there's potential.
What the hell? Why isn't she?
Don't hate on me, Margot Robbie.
Don't hate on you?
Yeah. I still want to be on Margot Robbie's good side.
Oh, gotcha. Never mind. I thought it was somebody else. Anyways, the aunt, I thought it was somebody who I knew. Never mind. So,
dude, that aunt, hated her at the beginning.
Oh, dude, I love her hunchback and just... One thing again, though, like all the jokes in the trailers, just like Spider-Man, like everybody busted out laughing on the jokes that were
filthy casuals, man.
Like the joke where it's like getting to know your crossbow. Like I love that joke, and I wish it wasn't in the trailer because it's so funny. But like everybody busted out laughing. I was like, have you not seen the trailer like just once? Like it's in every trailer.
Like I can see it still being funny after seeing the trailer once, maybe.
Yeah, like I still kind of like did a deeper like just like a like kind of like a little like that, but like people were like busting out laughing for that part.
What gets me more is the thud. That's a great thud sound effect.
Oh yeah. And that was funny too that he actually like that was spliced up differently. Like he was actually just texting his friend. He's like, "What's up, dog?" Like that was kind of
cringy. Oh yeah, duck. Because those are totally
2 different scenes.
Yeah, because he's in the bathroom when he's watching the video. How do crossbows work?
And then
what was the gun that the sister-in-law had? It was like a crossbow, but like an actual like rifle.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Never seen that.
Yeah, it was
before.
like a pump action rifle.
She was very attractive. Arrow. She was like a short-haired Megan Fox.
And I liked how she was like a freak. Like she wanted to be a part of the family, and she was like.
See, when you say freak, I think of a different freak. She was insane. She was sadistic.
Yeah.
And wanted to kill people.
Yeah, and. One thing that I liked, we're just really jumping around, but shut up, laptop. Shut up. One thing that I really liked is that they establish it in the very beginning when she's kind of like practicing her vows, and then she like starts rambling on about how her fiance's brother is a drunken alcoholic who wants to have sex with her or whatever. I like that they didn't really go anywhere with that. I didn't want that tension of like the brothers betraying each other, because I thought the brothers were pretty tight throughout the whole movie, which I really liked. I thought the characters were very well written in this movie and very smart. There are your stupid moments of like, why didn't you grab the gun? Why didn't you run over the butler with the car? Like just stuff like that where you could have easily fixed it, but then that would have gotten rid of another scene.
Right.
But a lot of the characters are pretty awesome, and I love the joke where it was like Carla was her name, like the one like maid, when everybody was like, oh, she was my favorite.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That was pretty funny. Like even like
the first one.
Yeah, like the one, the chubbier dude even said that.
Poor maids.
Yeah, right?
They all die.
They all die. And I mean, we saw 2 of them in the trailer.
Right.
We didn't see the third one, which was pretty gruesome. But the second one was pretty awesome because like you think she just dies. Thank you. You can stop now.
Dude, that's exactly what it sounded like. I'm proud of that. That's an amazing ASMR moment for the podcast. And
then the aunt just goes over and just chops her head off.
Yeah, the only time we get to see the axe
in action. Yeah. Also, how
I get it, action.
Well, that's the podcast, guys. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go to bed. How I just couldn't imagine that. You know, that was probably like hardcore like foam, because how could that old lady actually hold like an axe like that?
Don't sleep on the ant. She's
don't sleep on it, maybe, but her hunchback, you know, like
my notebook has 2 bookmarks.
That's impressive.
That's unnecessary. 2 types of people. Yeah, I mean, looked like a pretty real axe to me, but yeah, probably corked. Yeah. Probably a little.
Probably like 5 pounds.
Empty in the middle
instead of 50. I love the house. The house itself felt like a character.
Dude, hell yeah!
I wonder where this was filmed.
That's what I got in the notes. It's a perfect creepy mansion.
Yeah, it is. And it reminded me of Clue. Have you ever seen Clue with Tim Curry?
No.
No, the mansion. I could see it. The mansion felt like the same, and it kind of felt like a. This also reminded me of how it kind of. I'm glad they didn't come out like the same week, but this also feels like Knives Out, just like the family, and they all are, you know, wealthy, and they live in a very wealthy house. Somebody's dead.
The rich really are different.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty screwed up. Yeah, my favorite line in the movie was Alex, the fiance, when he's talking. I think he was talking to his mom, and he's like, you know, there was just one day when I was I was slitting a goat's throat, and I was like, is this not normal? You know, and I thought that was like the best line in the movie.
Is it normal?
It was pretty funny.
What was worse was that it felt normal or something along those lines.
Yeah. Did you see all the twists and turns?
I guess, yeah. I was kind of hoping that the fiance was gonna stay good.
Oh yeah, I know what you. Sorry, I thought you were talking about like the main actress. Yeah, for me, it was the reveal.
I understand, because there was no out for him anyways.
Yeah, like, and so I think that's like my biggest like confliction is that scene where she bashes in his mom's head with, you know, the game, and then he walks in after seeing his brother dead. He walks in and she doesn't even try to explain that, like, because he just sees his dead mom on the ground. She obviously killed her, so he probably thought, oh, so you probably shot my brother.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna go with that.
And so I thought she was gonna try to defend herself and be like, hey, no, this isn't what it looks like. Like, she tried to kill me, and like, you know, your brother got shot by his wife. Like, I didn't have anything to do with that. And so I thought, like, because like I feel like at that moment he was still gonna try to run away with her.
Yeah.
But then when he saw his mom dead on the ground and he saw his brother was already dead, he was like, well, shit, now I don't want to die, so I guess I'm going to sacrifice you. And so I just thought that was a little... There could have been
were like the only 2 things. His brother definitely, and his mom a little bit.
Yeah.
That was like his 2 only.
But definitely his brother. Like, he was really close to his brother. So I think when his brother died, that was kind of like a bigger pushing point. But then when he saw his mom just dead, and it was like, you know, his girl that killed her, he was like, well, shit.
I do think my biggest flaw with this movie is they do tease the idea of, like, he'll have to choose his mother or his wife. And he'll have to kill his mother to save his wife. And that didn't really. I thought he was gonna have to be the one to kill her. I was kind of hoping for that.
Yeah, like you said, it is a little weird that you want Alex to redeem himself, cause not even really redeem himself, because he is pretty much a good guy throughout the whole movie. He really does the twist at the end. To be fair,
I guess he could have redeemed that he never mentioned she could die.
That's true.
But he did make a good point. If I told you, you would have left. If I didn't propose, you would have left.
Yeah. But then, like, it's so shitty that everybody else, the one girl played chess, and the chubby guy played hide the maid or whatever.
Oh, what was it? Why? Because he made a joke of that. He was like, what the hell is this?
And so it's just like what if she just was able to play checkers, and then that was it, and she won, or not even won, just played, and then she was a part of the family.
You know what? It was all a part of LaBeouf's plan. LaBeouf? Lebowski?
Yeah, Lebowski. I thought it was like Dumas or
LaBelle?
LaBelle? Ladumas? I thought there was a D in there.
They were the Damas family.
Oh, they were the Damas family.
And it was spoiler, the devil was just LaBelle or something.
Yeah.
It was like a B, small word. Where was I going with this?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe it was a part of his plan that kill the family off.
Yeah, maybe
this will be the girl that will make them fail.
Because she did see him, and she was just like, "Fuck this!" Just walked out.
He was cool seeing him for a split second and seeing him on the board game.
Yeah,
gave me a Captain America Howard Stark vibe.
Okay,
how he looked in that movie. Mm-hmm. Which honestly, that guy could have easily been him. Maybe. Probably not.
Probably not.
Why would you spend that much money on that?
Right. It was probably just some dude. But then I love the ending when they...
What a way to go.
Open up the blinds and they're all just like, huh! And like nothing's happening. And I thought that was hilarious. And then like one person like acknowledges it and then they just explode. And you're just like, yes. And I love when the two little kids...
Of course, explosion.
Running in the hallway with their mom and they all explode. And
do you think it would have been frowned upon to see him blown up? Not from us, we wouldn't have cared to see kids blow up on screen.
That's why they didn't do it. They played it safe. They didn't want to show kids blow up. But hey, they punched a kid in the face. I thought that was awesome.
Fuck that kid. That's one of the worst injuries ever, getting shot through the hand.
Yeah, I'd rather get shot in the arm or like the chest or the hand.
As we've seen from Doctor Strange, the hand is very complex.
Yeah, so that kid deserved to get punched in the face and then thrown down that well as also. So
oh my god, dude. I loved Grace's, like, she started like breaking down more and more in the movie, like with her like laughs and her laughs and her
like her snorts and all that.
Yeah.
And
her she was getting like hysterical, like when the brother came in, she's like, the dude's just like, you gonna say something? Or,
right.
But like when she gets off the table, she's just like, like she's a feral animal, and it's like,
oh, dude, the fence scene.
That was great. Like you felt that.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell what it was at first. I was like, is that a thigh? Is that like, to like gauge the pain? Because like the thigh is meaty, so maybe it hurts not as much. Or like, is it back or is it like the lower back?
I knew it was like her back or like her stomach, because like it kept going and everything.
Stomach, that whatever.
Yeah. That was really good. I thought it was the waiter was so like full of himself with like his opera music.
Yeah.
Also,
his whistling could be better.
One thing in the trailer, when he goes to the piano and starts playing, the music starts playing. The music didn't play in the movie, did it? Like it looked like he was going to play, and it's like he kind of was just hovering over the piano. Or did you hear piano music? Because I don't remember hearing piano music.
I guess I just didn't pay attention.
Because I kind of like that in the trailer when the piano music starts playing, and so that shot came up, and then it held on it for like actually a few seconds, and I'm like, I don't hear.
Are you talking about in the trailer or the movie?
In the trailer, you hear it, but in the movie, you don't. It's the same shot, but there's no.
Well, gotta go see it again.
Yeah, there's no music playing, and I'm like, why? I don't know if like.
Interesting.
I just wasn't like hearing it or something. Like if it was lighter than it
Not a lot was going on in that too. So
yeah, like you easily because everybody was just kind of hanging around waiting.
Yeah, maybe I'll just go see this movie again, keep it, and then walk out.
Walk out after and be like, oh well, I got my answer.
It is in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty. And it's a short movie, hour and a half. You know, not even with credits, like an hour 25, something like that.
Really good.
What else you got to bring up?
My freaking cat scratch, dude. We mentioned it. Like the characters that really stood out were obviously Grace, the brother Alex, the aunt, the sister. We haven't talked about her at all.
The coked up
sister can't do anything right.
I kind of thought that her drug addiction was gonna go somewhere, but they kind of like left it after the shot of her like on the little coffee table with like her pills and everything, and then they never brought it up again. But it was pretty funny.
I think maybe she was just fitting the stereotype of every member of like a rich family.
Right.
I could never get it out of my head. Every time I saw her face, I just thought Amelia Clark.
Okay. Yeah. No, I just kind of was like, you're just a white chick, but
I liked her. I hope she gets more.
Did you recognize who the brother was? Not Alex, but the other one.
He was familiar. I looked him up. I haven't seen him in. I haven't watched any stuff that he's in, but I've definitely seen him before.
Yes, you have.
The brother that died?
Yeah.
Or not the
that got shot?
What was he in?
Shazam.
Oh yeah, duh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the crippled. The older version of the cripple.
Yeah, as the superhero, that was him.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we saw that. But everything else, like he was in. I
don't think
Gilmore Girls and the OC, or maybe there's someone else.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of the cast was like, I've seen you, like with the mom.
The mom just plays the mom and everything pretty much, but.
Well, she's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like her credit, like it just kept going. I was like, I haven't seen any of these.
Dude. Right. Like, apparently, she's also like a spokesperson for some hair product. Like she's in commercials, so that's also where we might recognize her.
That's what it's from.
Yeah.
Like Garnier or something, or
that's her.
That's Purina, or is that a dog food?
Maybe both. Feed your dog and your hair.
The humor in this movie was great.
Oh, it was really good. I thought it was very. It knew what it was, and that's what I think this movie
super dark
was. You just needed quirky humor, and nothing like stupid.
Nothing near offensive. I mean, someone could probably clutch some pearls and find something offensive.
Something, maybe something political or something like that. But really, yeah, the movie, it didn't play it safe. It swore, it had violence, it was funny.
It didn't need to. Rated R, do what you want.
And that's what I liked. I liked that it didn't, because this could easily have been PG-13.
Yeah.
Easily could have been a PG-13 movie. So then you would have a bunch of annoying little teenagers going to see it, but...
Dude, it was torture watching the PG-13 trailer. Like, version of the trailer.
After seeing the rated R trailer? Yeah. It's disgusting. You're just like, why even show it?
Yeah. Like, this arrow is going through this woman's throat.
Yeah, don't cut away from it. I kind of think that's why don't rated R movies just have rated R trailers?
Maybe they're trying to get those extra ticket sales from kids sneaking in.
I guess. Because, even
or
Once Upon a Time
tickets for their
had
kids.
A Red Band trailer where I think one of the characters dropped the F-bomb.
I think it's just another reason to have another trailer. More exposure.
I guess. Oh, excuse me.
Possibly.
What else you got?
I don't know why this really stood out to me. Either it was the actors, but I believe it was the director, because so many of the actors did it. There was a lot of I'll call it micro acting with facial expressions. Like there was a lot of twitches and slight mouth movements and eye twitches that were like, these are. It's very little, but it's the detail, like the way the father would smile and it would gradually move, or just Grace would move her eye and just lower one eyebrow. And it's this is nice. It's more quirkiness to it.
Yeah, there was two directors. I think it was directed by two people. So
yeah, it's the VHS people. Guys.
Okay, gotcha. I've never seen those, but
same.
That's cool that they get to do this, because the VHS is a very low budget movie, right? Or field movie.
And leading into that, $6 million to
make it. That's not bad at all.
I mean, it's obviously a lot of money, but in regards to making a movie,
yeah, it's definitely gonna make its money back. because it's been getting a lot of good buzz. So
it had to this weekend. I'd hope, even though Angel Has Fallen, I think, is topping the weekend.
Dude, speak of that Snapchat I sent you of that entrance to their Dolby theater, dude. Like, I don't know if you were like listening to it, but like it was the sound like as you went in, it was like that ocean.
I didn't know it correlated with it.
Like that ocean that you saw the picture, you hear that when you're walking in. Do we have to drive 6 hours just to go experience a movie?
I love you, Parkway Point, but step it up. That was cool. Just to fill everyone in, there was we've talked about Dolby enough, but Andrew sent me a snap of a Dolby somewhere else where it was just a curved, was it a screen? It wasn't a projection, right?
No, it was a screen. Yeah, it was a screen that probably went like
an LED curved panel.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it had like an ocean, and it was just, you heard the waves. I was like, it's so expensive, so little, but that's so nice. I didn't really see what it was. I thought it was correlated with the movie. That would be
amazing. Awesome though. If it was like the trailer or something that was showing, that'd be pretty cool.
Or just like a nice little like motion poster kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like you've seen those before. Mm-hmm. Like it looks like a picture's moving, and like something like that to theme with the movie. Then, you know what? When I open up a movie theater with all my big bucks in the future,
that's what I'll do.
That's gonna be on the list, right next to a mini golf course.
Yep. What's the theme? Nintendo.
Everything.
Okay.
You got your White Panther. You got your got like a war franchise. I might do. Got
Dead Man Walking.
Obviously, Dead Man Walking. Dude, the Hitman.
Oh, Hitman. Hell
trilogy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, trilogy. I forgot about that idea.
How do you make a mini golf course about the Hitman trilogy? There's a hole in a guy's head, and you have to knock it through because he's just
dead on the ground. Oh man, that's good stuff.
Dude, a rated R mini golf course. I know half the appeal is little kids.
I guess one, just some girl's legs spread apart and just got to get it right in there.
I was going more for gore.
Oh, okay. I guess you're going more for gore. Maybe this is at like a.
This is where Andrew's head is at. It's in the gutter.
It's in the gutter.
I never want to refer to a woman's female parts as the gutter.
It just sounds really gross.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, what is happening?
Sorry, Mom.
I wanted to talking about rated R podcast.
I mean, it was a rated R movie. This falls in the territory.
I got box office numbers here. It's made 11 million so far.
Okay,
since it's been released. Angel Has Fallen has made 21 million.
Trash.
And it is, as of this weekend, August 23rd to 25th, it's number 6 in the box office.
Interesting.
Overcomer made more than it.
Well, okay, it's been out longer.
No, it came out the same week.
No.
Yeah, it went. Angels Have Fallen, Good Boys, Overcomer, Hobbs and Shaw, and Lion King are the top 5, and then Ready or Not is number 6.
Dude, that ain't cool. Whatever. You know, I'm gonna stop being a hypocrite. I haven't seen these movies. They could be good. But why? I wanted to strangle myself watching the trailer for Overcomer. This is so dumb. It's so like inconsequential, like this epic, inspiring music for, like, I get it. One girl cross country team. It's like,
but she has asthma.
And you know what? Her cat is stuck in a tree.
Crank up the music now, Billy.
And she's got a biology test tomorrow that she has no time to study for. I'm actually crying.
Oh, wow. This is the acting, folks. This is it right here.
Give me my Oscar.
He deserves it.
I like this voice. I got to think of a thing to remember this. My sad music.
Yeah.
Inspiring. What character is this man that is sad about something?
Maybe he's just a person that always, like, whenever he starts talking about something, he gets very emotional and
the passionate man.
There we go. That's what we're looking for.
You know, when I walk my dog, he needs his exercise, so I give him 110%.
He's writing this down, folks.
Passionate man.
In his chicken scratch handwriting.
Can we make a short about this?
Can we just make another short?
Stay on topic. Maybe we're three of us are hanging out and like I keep bringing stuff up and like, dude, we get it, and just like I just keep going like, oh my god, like,
I mean, different. Yeah, I could see it. I would just like to make another skit.
I like this tangent.
It'd be, what are you writing? Passionate man.
Character.
Okay. Well, hopefully you look at that the next time you open up this notebook and you start writing it.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of characters, prime example of a badass female character.
Welcome back to the podcast, guys. Yes, that is true. She was badass. It wasn't ridiculous. It was realistic for the most part.
It was that one shot, and I know exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. They saw this design, or thought of this design, and they're like, let's put this person in a movie. Snakers. Wedding dress cut off. Bandolier, messed up hair, blood, and a gun. Like, we want to put that in a movie.
And then it wasn't even, like, cocky. She was just like, what the hell?
I need to survive.
Yeah, like, it was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
And that's not to say, like, a female character can't be badass and cocky, but it's like, I thought she was written
She handled it pretty well. Yeah, their character handled all the scenes pretty well.
And that's what we love, dude. Like, we want to see the person that's on the top at the beginning go to the bottom, because they're usually an asshole, and we want the person that's at the bottom to be good.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's why underdog stories do so well and whatnot.
Yeah, definitely. She did it really well. It's just, sometimes you just, and obviously a lot of movies do this, is just they kind of forget about some of the damage that they've done to themselves, and they're still, I know it's kind of like a fight or flight situation, like you kind of forget about the pain, but like there are things that happen later on after she gets shot in the hand, and I'm just like, there'd be no way you could not be like
in searing pain.
In searing pain the entire time. There is a hole in your hand pretty much of a gunshot.
Yeah, thinking about it now, I didn't think about the logistics about her hand not working. I don't think it'd be possible to do that with it and pull yourself up.
No. Yeah, there is some stuff that, because she was like, no. She would have just, like,
maybe some of the muscles holding up can like still this, work.
But then like her stabbing her hand in there, like, I feel like her body just would have like went limp, just been like so much pain is going on, your body just kind of seized up in the moment. I don't know.
Maybe because her hand is being held by the nail, she kind of had to use that as support. I didn't think about it to bring it up. I'm so glad they didn't go that route. I thought like when she just stayed there that she didn't have any more strength and she was just gonna fall back down.
Oh, and like rip her hand like into two.
Saw style.
That'd be weird.
Did you ever see? Maybe that was like 3 or 4, whichever one. It was
I've only seen the first 2.
It was a dude. He was chained up in his hands, in his feet, and in his jaw.
Nah.
And he had to.
I'm tapping out of this conversation.
Rip the chains off. I think it was his Achilles. That was.
Why?
And of course,
James Wan, why did you invent torture porn? Why did you do it? He literally did.
Yeah. I don't like it.
I don't like it at all.
But without that, we would have gotten Hostel.
Oh, okay, true. I love Hostel. Hostel 2 is a little extreme, but Hostel is pretty awesome.
To wrap it up, the man got through 4 of them, and of course couldn't get through the.
Of course not.
But it was all for naught because the bomb that went off was gonna go off anyways. The detective found out or something.
Irony.
So he would have died regardless.
What a poet Jigsaw is.
Yeah.
Do you have final thoughts? Any more notes before we?
That's all. Really good, dude. I didn't think this movie was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be good.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna enjoy it, but yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I think as of now,
this could be a sleeper too. This could definitely sneak in to top 10 for the latter half of 2019.
Yeah, so if you watch our podcast a few weeks back, we did our top 10 movies of the year. Our
most popular podcast at the moment.
Our top 10 of the year. We're going to do that again, like the first or second week of January, where we're going to do top 10 of the second half. So starting July 1st to December 31st, those top 10 movies. So
because that's only fair.
Yeah, it's only fair because Endgame is probably going to be number one for the entire year. So I don't want to say that again. That's going to be redundant. So it's the second half.
We'll probably year. Instead of doing a podcast for the whole year, we'll probably just do like a mini. A mini. I wasn't even going with that. When I started saying it, just came to mind. I was like, oh. I was just going to say like a little episode.
Yeah, something like that. What we try to do with, what was it?
The mini of it coming to age, number 21?
Maybe.
I do love that the like minis are a flat 20,
like
but like 21 is still like a flat because it's a well-known number. It's a popular number.
Are the minis back? You heard it here first, folks.
Bam, bam.
Well, I think on that note...
Sorry, Matt's been bumping some AC/DC recently. I love Led Zeppelin.
I don't.
Sorry, I forgot that triggers you.
Yeah. I'm good. You good? Come back in a second, talk about some D23 and some GameCon.
Go see Ready or Not, guys. Even though we just spoiled all of it.
Go see it. There's nothing coming... Literally, there is nothing coming out next week, so just go see it again. Nothing. We're about to look. I'm going to show you.
There's got to be something.
Well, okay, there's something, but there also is nothing.
It could be great. It could be another Rome, dude.
It could, but it probably won't be.
It could be great. Anyways, we're going to take a quick break. You'll hear from us in just a second. After a word from our sponsors. All right. Welcome back, guys.
To the second portion of the podcast. How should we...
2 pages.
Pretty much 2.5, like 1.5.
This is going to be a beefy podcast. Maybe hour and a half.
Yeah, something like that.
Matt liked to prove me wrong by saying, I said, every podcast has been at least an hour. And he found the one.
Oh, yeah, Lego Movie.
There's one podcast. We couldn't
talk
talk
shy
about
of a
it
minute.
For one more goddamn minute.
Yeah.
We couldn't have talked about how amazing Chris Pratt is.
And we talked about, like, every Lego movie and then the Lego movie too.
Yeah, back when we watched movies before the movie.
We have to do that for it.
Oh, of course.
We have to watch
it. And obviously got to watch all the Star Wars movies before.
All of them.
Rogue One and Han Solo before Episode 9.
Every episode of the Clone Wars.
Because you can't watch Episode 9 without Han Solo.
Nope. You need to know Han Solo's story. Mm-hmm.
Even though he's dead. Spoiler. Shout out David in your video.
Oh.
The one.
The infamous video, David.
I didn't want to say an insult. It's a lovely video.
It's cringy as hell.
Cringy was one that came to mind. How should we format this? Should we save D23 to the end?
Sure. You got notes for Gamescom?
Yeah. Well, do you have any news that's not D23, or is that all D23?
I was just going to do D23.
Okay.
There's some shit that went down for D23.
Okay, so most of this is going to be D23. I was just going to throw out just some games that looked good at Gamescom.
All right, here we go.
We got gameplay for Battle for Bikini Bottom remake.
I saw, and my wallet said yell and ran away from my back pocket because I want it. I love that game, dude.
You have been spurned by a Nickelodeon game, the last Nickelodeon game you've played.
It was awful.
So this would
horrendous.
Torture. Did THQ do that racing game?
I hope not.
Nicktoons Racing? Because I'm pretty sure Battle for Bikini Bottom is a Nordic game.
I think they went to a zoo and they asked a group of animals to make a game.
Where is this going?
And then the animals went into the game center and they made a game.
The studio.
And came out Nicktoons Racing.
Game? What did you say? The game making center?
Something like that. And came out Nicktoons Racing. And they couldn't afford voice actors, so none of the characters talk.
Mom, I want to be a game developer. I want to work at the game making center.
Literally what happened. And yet your boy platted the game, and I'm not the
things
moment.
We do for prestige.
Yeah, that was my burnout for a minute before Red Dead came out.
Developers.
Oh man. But yeah, I'm really excited for the remake. I just think this is it. I think we're going to be getting just remake galores of games.
Oh, yeah.
Especially while us, the games we grew up with into PlayStation, Xbox, like Nintendo 64, all these games that we grew up with, we're going to want to see them in a higher depth look and feel and just a newer console. So,
like,
more to come.
I know I gushed over that topic like months ago when Link's Awakening got announced. There's definitely games like Nicktoons Racing, Battle for Bikini Bottom, and the general of remakes that you just take the game, take a cloth, just polish it, put it out in the world, and that's all we need.
Yeah.
Revamp, orchestrate the soundtrack if you need to. Crash is an interesting case too because they taking the physics of like the third game and just putting it all over the three of them instead of keeping the physics for each game. That would have been a waste of time.
Yeah,
doing a separate engine for each game. But then you have some games. Nintendo can't be the only one doing this. I hope there's another outlier out there where you also take a game that was on the Game Boy and you like reimagine it with Link's Awakening where it looks like toy themed, and that's really nice. I think there's a few others out there that have done something like that, but I like that approach. You have ones like when they remastered Luigi's Mansion, like just up the graphics even though it was going to a handheld system. Crash, Spyro, revamp it, polish it. That's what we want.
Yeah.
Or changing the design, because there is more outrage with that. Like some people might not like it. I know people clown that Link looks dumb. Well, you're wrong. First off,
you're wrong. Just like everybody else on the internet.
He is best boy. Have you seen his amiibo? Yes. Best boy. He will take on the world with a smile on his face. I wish more companies that remake their games would take that liberty, but I do think that's more of a 2D kind of thing. Because why change the art style of something that's already 3D? I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe if we got like remakes for like Mario 1 through 3 or like.
See, would you want that though?
Right.
I don't think because
we did already get like the re-releases for like the Game Boy.
Yeah.
I was super confused by that. So like on the NES you got Mario 1 through 3. And then when they put it to the Game Boy and they were more colorful, they were called Super Mario Advanced.
I think
Mario Bros. 1 or 2. Like Mario Bros. 2 was Super Mario Advance 3. And they're like staggered. Or like
sounds like some random title that some Japan company made up for us.
Or how maybe localization had a hand in it. I always forget that Yoshi's Island is technically the sequel to Super Mario World. It's Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. Yet they're two totally different games. They're platformers, but two totally different games.
Yeah, no, never knew that.
The first Yoshi game, I believe, did Yoshi... well, if you don't count Yoshi's Cookie. Sorry. I'm pretty sure Yoshi's Story came out after that. It's like, yeah, that's... We've already got the remakes for those, but games like Link's Awakening, Metroid 2 got a remake, but the art style was still pretty true. What other... I guess Nintendo really is the only one to do that because Xbox and PlayStation were already 3D when they came out. Atari. Adventure, old school adventure.
Yes, I feel like some stuff just should stay classic though.
Maybe.
Could you imagine like Tetris?
I mean,
I guess
Tetris they've been re-releasing Tetris like every other year.
What about Pong?
Pong is one. I mean, then people are just like, why wouldn't you just make a table tennis game? Or that's tennis. Yeah, I would love, like, you've seen Adventure before. You know what I'm talking about? Stop.
Okay. What? Yes, I know it. Yeah,
where you're just the cube and the yellow. Like, I could just feel like someone making, like, just like this random fantasy game where you're going through a castle or something, and then it's just called Adventure, and people are like, and made by Atari, and you're like, is this a remake? Like, a remaster?
I feel like a lot of people wouldn't know what it was.
Maybe people that had Atari is like, I guess, but like that's a game that didn't have a story, so you could literally just like
do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's cool. I guess that does get into the argument of like remake versus remaster. Remaster is this. It's kind of a tangent. I didn't think we were gonna.
No, I don't think so either. But I think when it comes to it, a remastered is when you kind of just polish it.
Yeah.
And a remake is when you take the base game, but you put a new engine on it.
Yeah.
Like the Resident Evil that Matt's playing, that's more of a remaster than a remake because it feels the same as you played it back in the day.
But that's, yeah. And I think remasters are more so like taking a past gen game to the new gen. You just make it a little prettier. Like you got your HD remaster of games that were just like on the PS3. And it's like, do we really need to be putting effort into PS3 games?
No, not yet. At least.
This like PS2 game I really want to play again, because PS4 is backwards to PS3, or is it backwards compatible at all?
The OG PlayStation 3 had backwards compatibility for both 1 and 2, but then the remodeled, updated version got rid of backwards compatibility for 2, but they can do 1. PlayStation 4 can do 1 only.
They can't
even do 3.
Sony's wonky. They have a few things they need to fix. It's so weird to think about backwards compatibility. Like there was just a time, I think it was Gen 7, 8 with the Wii, PS3, Xbox. And it's just like backwards compatibility is just assumed.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just like, why wouldn't I be able to play my old games on the new system? I paid $40 to $60 for them.
PS3 could play PS2. Wii could play GameCube. Usually, awesome.
Yeah.
Little known fact: Switch is backwards compatible. You can just smash the disc into it and it
I
works.
don't think that's the case.
You can play Game Boy, NES, Super Nintendo, everything. Virtual Boy. It's got cartridges.
That's what you want, Virtual Boy. They need to do a bundle. They should bring the Switch with a Virtual Boy.
I thought they were gonna do like a theme with like their virtual Labo thing, but I think Nintendo wants.
Is Labo kind of dead already?
I feel like they have like their one team working on it, and they just give them whatever time they just work in their lab.
Gotcha.
Do their thing. Yeah.
What's next?
Avengers.
More gameplay.
More gameplay. And it's nice that it's only the beginning sequence that we saw in the trailer.
More of it, I guess.
Yeah.
How's it looking? Any better?
I was gonna get into it. The Avengers got remodeled, or their designs got tweaked.
Really? Mm-hmm. Do they look like?
Black Widow looks better, because I know a lot of people were clowning that she looked like a man. It had a very blocky face, and she just looked off. Mm-hmm. I think her and Thor got the biggest criticisms. Black Widow looks...
Yeah, show me a picture.
Oh, I can't wait to get into the Black Widow news, dude.
Because that was one thing, is that it just looked like off-brand Avengers. Because it sucks that, like I guess maybe they just couldn't afford to get the likes of the actual actors.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that. People that are mad that they don't look like the MCU, grow up. First off, that's expensive, and 2, it's its own thing.
Yeah, like I don't compare, because like I love the Ultimate Alliance, and sure it looks a little weird now playing, because like I know what like these characters look like on screen, but like back in the day, like Captain America was just Captain America. Like, oh my gosh, so much better. Wow. And
she still doesn't look like ScarJo, and that's good.
But yeah, she looks different. So much better. Wow, like
I think it's the fact like
her cheeks look like
it's not because
squares.
She looked like a man. Her just head was weirdly shaped.
Yeah, it looked like she kind of was swollen.
I remember what it was. Everyone was calling her Farquaad from Shrek, and like, yeah, she kind of looks like Farquaad. Sure. But she's looking smoking, dude.
Yeah, she looks better now. That's good. That's good.
But that was the more obvious one. I'm not sure if Thor got redesigned, maybe tweaked. And the Iron Man suit looks...
But that's cool. Within like 3 months, they did that.
It was a month. I think that article said it a month later. Yeah, dude, E3 was last month.
No, it wasn't. It was June.
Month and a half. Month and a half.
I thought it was more like 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months.
Yeah, like 2 months.
But it was last half of June.
Gotcha.
I'm sure you saw it. Dark Crystal. Dark Crystal. Dark Crystal got gameplay.
I haven't watched it, but yeah, I saw it.
You should.
Like I saw.
I know, but
I saw the video.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, sweet, I'll watch that, but I didn't. Yeah.
Mm.
Does it look good? Did you watch it? Because I know it's like a.
I was kind of hoping you watched it.
So you hadn't.
But I assume it looks good.
I know it's kind of like a board-esque kind of like, what's the fighting style?
It's turn-based.
Yeah, turn-based.
It's kind of unique. It's similar to like Fire Emblem and Mario and Rabbids type battle.
Have they announced if it's anywhere else besides the Switch yet?
I don't think so.
Gosh, come on.
Like, this is one of those, like, I might pick it up because, like, the gameplay looks that cool.
I mean, I might pick it up and play it on your Switch, so.
Go halvesies. But then I won't see my Switch for, like, a month.
Right, be like, bye. And then I'll realize how great a Switch is, but then they don't have PlayStation games on them, so then
Somebody play with me, god damn it.
Huh?
Somebody play with me, god damn it. It's just cross-platform, guys. Please.
Please.
For the love of God.
Would we ever see each other, though? Like, what if like you, Matt, and I all get Switch, and then we all just get Minecraft, and then we all just go into our separate rooms and just in our own beds, we're just like talking to each other. Can you even like talk on Switch? Like,
no, yeah.
There's no parties.
Nintendo needs to fix it. There's no chat, no party. You have to use the app if you want to chat and talk.
Okay, yeah, they have to fix their online. Yeah. That's kind of stupid.
There's no private servers. It's all P2P. Laggy connections.
That's annoying.
Conversation for another day.
All right, well,
this is
what's
why
next?
I don't play online. I don't have it here, but since we're already talking about Nintendo, there's pretty strong evidence and rumors that we're finally going to get Super Nintendo online. So there's Nintendo Online, the NES service, where you get 3 games a month. Well, it's 3 new games a month, so the collection gets bigger and bigger to play classic NES games.
And this is a part of like the online subscription? So, yeah, I remember hearing that.
And that was enough justification for me to get it, even though I don't play online a lot.
But to just build up your catalog.
$20 a year, NES games. For free.
So you get 3 for every month, you said?
No,
right?
it's 3 more.
Yeah, so it adds up.
Yeah.
So you get 36 by the end of the year.
Yeah. And I think it started with like 20. So it was already beefy.
Roughly you get about 30 to 60 games.
And they came with these, Dude,
that's pretty freaking awesome.
They made it exclusive to online as well to get the Nintendo controllers, the classic controllers. So you had to verify you're a member to be able to buy them. I thought that was really cool. And it clicks into the side of it, even though they're too big and it's wonky and they don't really work like they do, but it's cool they do. They just passed a patent for a wireless Super Nintendo controller, and that's public domain, so that got out into the world. And I didn't know this was a thing. Back in January, what's the word?
I don't know.
When people take the code of something and just splice through it and read everything. There were
coding.
I don't know. There's a word for doing that.
Cryptic mayhem
hacking.
Yeah, hacking.
There's
I'm a gamer.
They found a list of 20 Super Nintendo games within like a Switch update or something.
Okay, so like kind of like leaked lineup of games.
Yeah, like the launching lineup. And I'm just excited for this to happen. The anniversary for the online services in September. So that's when the speculated announcement would be. And after...
so next month sometime.
After reorganizing Matt's room, I saw the Super Nintendo Classic. Had to whip that out, play some games. I'm like, I'm so ready. Like, NES games are fun to play every now and then, but the Super Nintendo is when, like, true games came out. Like, I can sit down and play Super Mario RPG, come back to it back and forth, and be excited to play it and be lost in it, you know? So I'm really excited. Whereas with like Dr. Mario, I'll play that every now and then because that's fun. I don't play anything else.
Yeah, that's like the only game.
As great of a game as the original Legend of Zelda is, I'm never really craving to play that. Also, that's a game that needs to be remade. Need a remake of that. It's really weird that they haven't remade it
yet.
Link's Awakening is a powerful portal. Death Stranding has gotten a lot more
buzz.
New topic, a lot more buzz, new gameplay and whatnot. I want it. Are you gonna play it? I know Matt's gonna play it.
I think I'll play like after Matt, pretty much. Like I don't know if he's buying it or renting it, but
I would think he would buy it because he loves Kojima.
Yeah, just support him.
Even though it's not a Metal Gear game, but this man, I keep forgetting that Guillermo is working on this as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's I'm pretty excited for it. Matt's really hyped, and it was just kind of a joke for a while because we were like, is this game ever really going to come out?
Yeah, it's taking forever.
And it is. So we didn't get PT, but we're getting something at least. So
I watched a video recently. Someone speculated that PT wasn't a Silent Hill teaser, and it was I think it was.
Can we just gush about PT for a minute?
I think the dude was saying that PT was actually Kojima taking a jab at Konami, or that was supposed to be like the early ideas for
Death Stranding. I mean, Norman Reedus was attached.
Right, yep. That was huge evidence for it.
I don't know. All I know is that PT was an amazing teaser. And
the first of its kind, a playable teaser. That's insane. Why hasn't that happened again?
And not even just, but like, just, it was like groundbreaking. Like what it was able to do with its story and how involved the community got.
I do feel like with how scary it was, really made it popular.
Oh yeah, scary games always clickbait. But I just remember like, I think Kyle or somebody told me about it, or Josh, and then I downloaded it, and then like all of us, we got like fast food and then went to my place and tried to beat it, and like one night, and we got stuck on one part. And I remember to this day, like we still kind of talk about it. There's a shot where we go over to the clock and it was turned off completely. And like I at the time, maybe like there was an answer now, but at the time there was nothing on the internet about the clock turning off, and we were freaking the hell out, dude. It was terrifying.
And then you look over and see that your digital clock is off.
Oh my gosh. And then Lisa's just tweaking in the corner. Oh my god, I don't want to open up that door now.
Dude,
or the bathroom door. Oh my gosh, when you walk up to the bathroom door, she like clicks in for a moment and closes it. Dude, my heart is racing as we speak.
Sorry, knocks aren't as scary, but like.
Oh yeah.
Scratches.
I've
said it before and I'll say it again. That's the thing that creeps me out the most, is just seeing things just twitching, and it's just unnatural, and it just lunges at you. Mama.
I've never seen it.
Del Toro. I always forget that.
He directed that?
Or produced something.
Probably produced. But.
Yeah, but basically Mama and the thing from PT are basically the same design-wise.
Sure.
Or look-wise.
Great. Oh my
just
gosh, the shot
women.
on PT when she's above the stairwell, and then she just slowly creeps back, and you're just like, can I stop playing, guys? I don't want to play anymore.
I'll have to show you the Game Grumps playthrough of that, because that's like one of their most, I think it's their most popular
I could imagine
video
from
in just 20 minutes
long.
long.
You know they were in Atlanta last week?
Yeah, they have a live show.
Addison went to it.
I forgot he was a Game Grumps fan. I hate him. I'm tight on money, so it wouldn't even be possible anyways. Whatever. It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. It just sucks more because like this is their last time doing it.
Really?
I think it's their last time doing that version of it. Like they might try doing something different next time. Because basically they're just doing their Let's Play Live, which sounds
amazing, probably for people that.
Well, yeah, but also sounds like dumb to outsiders. Just like, wait, you're watching people play video games?
You paid $180 to sit front row to watch people play video games?
It's like, what a time we live in.
Honestly, it is.
It's so weird that YouTubers are doing live shows. Like Game Grumps have done it, Markiplier's done it, PewDiePie. No, sorry, Jacksepticeye. Surprised PewDiePie hasn't done it yet.
I would love to get on the level of do like a live podcast at like a convention or something, and then have like people like.
I just can't wait to do panels.
Yeah, like have questions and stuff. That'd be fun. Or you know what?
One
It'd be
day.
nice to go to a convention and like
Just do a Q&A.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice at this convention that I'm going to in October.
It'd be nice to go to a convention and people recognizing us.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be nice if just one person.
What if you met X-Man?
X-Man. If I met X-Man.
Shout out X-Man who...
Or if I could just bump into Nerdy Blurb, that'd be awesome. Where it is.
Dude, what's in Utah?
What's in Utah? Nothing. Sorry.
I do, shout out Nerdy Blurb if you're listening. How often do you come to Atlanta? No, you're from the Peach State.
Yeah, hit us up, dude. We'll all hang out.
I'd imagine you still have family here, so you visit every now and then, or if your work has you come out this way.
What's next?
I want to meet people, dude.
I do too.
Have you heard of Kerbal Space Program?
No, I have not.
It was this really popular physics-based spaceship builder, I guess is a good way to describe it.
Okay.
You would build spaceships. And try to go places.
Okay.
And
see how far your spaceship gets?
Yeah, try to get to the moon. Try to get to Mars. I don't know how extensive it got. I think it had all the planets in the solar system, including Pluto.
Okay. That's pretty
Lovey
cool.
Pluto.
Do we consider it a planet still? I thought we don't anymore.
Well, no, but still acknowledging that it's there.
I think it's a planet. I grew up with it in elementary school. It is a planet.
Neil deGrasse Tyson is triggered right now. And it was just really groundbreaking, like how true the physics were. Like you had to be, like with your trial and error, you had to like be pretty precise with all of it. And it's, I've seen Markiplier play it a bunch. And it got announced for a sequel. The sequel was announced.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah. I wonder if you've seen like the little guys. They're kind of a copy of the Minions, like I think they're the Kerbals or something.
Did you ever have to do like a project for space and like build your solar system?
Oh, if you never had to do one of those in school, did you ever really go to school?
Did you do it out of candy?
Nah, mine was the classic styrofoam.
I did candy.
I think you had the choice to do whatever you want.
Yeah. I remember butterscotch, hard candies was the sun. That was fun. It was really sticky, but...
I'm not a fan of butterscotch.
Really? I kind of like it. I guess you wouldn't like butterbeer then.
Oh, God, I won't name drop on here, because just in case, I'll mention it later, but I had a girlfriend who was a super Harry Potter fan. Which is weird that I dated a Harry Potter fan. I haven't seen all the movies.
Yeah, what?
They didn't force me to watch them.
Interesting.
She made her own homemade butterbeer, and it just tasted like foamy, carbonated sugar. And I'm like, this is so sweet. This is too much.
So it didn't even taste like butterscotch?
Well, no, it tastes like butterscotch, but like it was so sweet.
Okay.
Like I don't hate butterscotch. I just think it's okay. This is what they look like. Like they look like Minions.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
but they're not as annoying.
Yeah, tell me about it. I don't think anything can be as annoying as the Minions.
I do love. Shout out my grandma. She makes. I mean, it's a simple recipe. I need to start making them. Butterscotch, peanut butter, Rice Krispie treats. They're amazing. Butterscotch chips, peanut butter. Melt that. Bam. Rice Krispies. Put little chunks. Don't even bake it. Just put it in the fridge. Let them cool. Amazing.
My grandma's homemade Twix bars.
I haven't had one.
You hadn't had
I
one?
was the one that missed out.
Oh, man.
When did you bring? When was the last time?
I think it was October-ish. Maybe.
Were the guys down?
I don't know, because I just remember bringing it over to Man and Ariel's.
I was gone for my birthday.
Okay, so
That's
definitely was October. I think I must have went home to visit for the convention.
Yep.
And I brought home homemade Twix bars. It's pretty much caramel with like a saltine club cracker another saltine club cracker, and then layered with chocolate, and it's
Dude, you
amazing.
know what? Let's have a cook-off. Matt could get a recipe from his grandma. Let's make them ourselves.
Hell yeah.
And just get
Is that going to be our
that.
500 sub celebration?
Hey, man. We're not that funny. It's hard making a not funny video entertaining, okay? Also, third time's the charm, you know? You just had to bring that up.
I had to because we've had
also,
two,
before you say
we've
it,
had 2 attempts.
the channel intro, I'm waiting till Connor has something to show because I don't want to drop a video where we say we have the show and don't have it.
And then I'm coming out
Connor,
with a new
take your
show.
time. I'm just talking shit.
I have a new show that I plan on dropping.
Yeah, it's not even in the intro. We just got to redo the intro. I'm also not the biggest fan of the intro for some reason.
Really?
I mean, it's okay. I just feel like calling you out, Matt, as well. I feel like Matt was very wanted to go to bed.
Matt wasn't into it that day.
Yeah. And I tried giving him direction. He got snippy with me. Like, I'm just trying to be a director right now. Both of us.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best time.
I don't know, maybe that we'll see the light of day. I'm not trying to give an excuse for being lazy. The intro makes sense.
The intro makes sense. The other two just...
Oh, there are 2.
Well,
We agreed on that one. That celebration video sucks.
It does. And then the other one was just a flop.
That was just such a letdown, dude.
That was so disappointing.
If we haven't said it before, have we ever talked about what we want to do for the second 500 sub celebration?
I don't think so.
We were going to get 50 chicken nuggets
Each
and see if we could eat them. So 50 nuggets each, 150 for the 3 of us, and see if we can power through 50. But when we tried doing it,
we got way too excited. We were little girls that like giggling at McDonald's. Caleb and I were, and they gave us 3 bags.
We were so hungry.
Yeah.
We wanted to get out of there.
I had like a granola bar and like a scoop of peanut butter the entire day.
Scoop of peanut butter.
Remember when I brought that out halfway through the day?
Yeah.
And so we grabbed 3 bags, not even looking inside. We go home, and then we
that
put
was
it.
The thing we looked in the bag at one point.
Yeah.
And just didn't even we just assumed it was all there.
Yeah, and then we put it all on a little tray to put in the oven to keep warm, and we still didn't realize it. It's not until we sat it down on the table,
Set up the cameras.
and
were set.
I'm kind of looking at it, and I'm like, this doesn't add up. This is.
I think it was Matt that he was like, hold on.
Yeah, and it was 90.
Are there more? Yeah, there's a box of 20 missing from each bag.
Yeah.
The cashier of that McDonald's that's listening to this right now. We know what you did.
You screwed us over.
When you said, why y'all getting chicken nugget? I'm trying to do a country accent. I'm doing more of like a
They're
Cajun
gross.
accent.
You're gross.
They're gross. You did that on purpose.
You threw us
You
off,
knew we wouldn't notice.
bitch.
You're so lucky that we didn't notice until half an hour later, and it would have been hard to prove that we didn't just steal 90 nuggets, 60 nuggets. It's late.
It is late.
But we knew. We did. And we'll find you.
Is this taken now?
I just love that this squeaked. That
was
made it perfect.
nice. I was like, soak it in, Caleb. This is your moment. Have it.
This is my Shakespeare moment. Living it. Hamlet. This is your Hamlet.
I love it.
You're Rick fucking Dalton.
7:15.
7:15. Shoot, dude. I feel like I had something else to say. Oh, yeah. So that was such a letdown. We tried turning into like a quick or like a...
It was kind of like a hangout session instead.
Yeah. We wanted it to be a speed competition, if not in it. It couldn't be endurance anymore.
Matt like tapped out. He's like, I'm just gonna take my time.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. His room's right there.
And then Caleb, I knew Caleb was gonna win.
If we're gonna make this a competition,
I tried.
Go in. Well, no, you were going with him. Matt was just like.
Matt was literally leaning back and just casually. Caleb is taking like 3 at a time and just inhaling it like a vacuum. And I'm over here actually like, holy shit, I've eaten more than 10. Oh my gosh, go.
Yeah, for the people that don't know, Andrew is notorious for
got a tiny
having
stomach.
a tiny stomach.
I really can't even. Back in the day in high school, I'd get like a 6-pack wings at B-Dubs. I would eat 4 and be full. And like
You're a madman.
And it was just like I just couldn't do it. I wanted to.
Boneless wings are deceptively filling.
It's the breading.
I will say that.
Yeah.
It's the breading. Whereas bone-in, you feel like you could eat more bone-in than
definitely.
boneless.
Because it's just the breading. It's more
I haven't
meat.
had wings in a while.
Oh, dude, I live for wings now at Taco Mac. So,
dude, Matt will not shut up every other day and not bring up Taco Matt's chicken tenders.
He's addicted, dude.
He is, dude. If you brought home one every day, he would eat it every day and never get tired.
Maybe going to cardiac arrest, but
that's just chicken.
I'd bury some chicken tenders with him in the grave. So,
but yeah, it was a letdown because like we ate 30.
It was like a 12-minute video.
We knew we could like eat more, so it's more like, could we have eaten 50?
Yeah, like I easily like. Obviously, there's that like the mentality of your brain, like after like 20 minutes or something, when you start eating, your brain tells you you're full.
Right.
So like after I ate those 30, I was like, dude, I think I could easily eat another 20.
Right.
But then after we sat like 10 minutes, I was like, oh, I am full.
Yeah.
Like I was ready to be uncomfortable for the rest of the night, feeling like I wanted to kill myself. But like after eating 30, like I enjoyed it, but then it was kind of sad because like
I think it was also the fact that it's McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Yeah, it was just because we were just so excited. It was our second attempt at doing a celebration video. It wasn't the best, and
it was just the fact that the whole theme was ruined. We tried to audible, but it was never the same.
No.
Maybe third time's a charm.
Maybe
we'll see.
Comment down below what you want us to do. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we won't. But
I hate that cashier. Hate is such a strong word.
And also, like, yeah, the nearest McDonald's, like, there is not. We have 2 McDonald's, and they're just opposite directions, and they're about 10 minutes from us.
Yeah, where's the other one?
It's by Walmart, I want to assume.
Is it on 41?
I assume it's on 41. Yes, it is. It's on 41. And so, like, there's no McDonald's near us, like the one that literally was, like, 5 steps away from our door at our old apartment.
That one, that's the worst McDonald's, though.
Same with that Taco Bell, dude.
At least they were open. Okay, no, never mind. I forgot they had cars in the parking lot and not open.
At, like, 11 o'clock at night on, like, a Friday. And I was like, are you serious? I want my beefy flat burger.
Woodstock, you're pretty good. But Town Lake, you need to step up. 2 of your fast food places suck.
What is this podcast?
I just thought of... Shut up. I just thought of a good challenge because I was thinking about Cookout.
Oh, third time's the charm?
Well, maybe in the future. What if we just make a challenge of just buying one of every side and having to eat it all?
At Cookout?
Because they've got a lot of sides.
People who don't know, that's not from the South. There's a fast food place called Cookout, which is kind of like a... It feels like
just like general food. Some like
cafeteria kind of
got
style.
quesadillas, corn dogs. Well, burgers.
There's this thing called it's called a tray, and you can get.
Oh, like that's their combo meal.
Yeah, it's like their combo meal where you get a entree and like 2 sides. So you can get like a cheeseburger, but then for the sides, your sides could be like a chicken wrap and a quesadilla. Mm-hmm. So it's not like your traditional sides, but they do have fries and onion rings and hash browns. The sides are like not hash browns, hush puppies.
Are basically just a smaller entree.
Pretty much,
but it twice of what you'd expect of a
and
regular.
It's dirt cheap to get a large drink, a double bacon cheeseburger, a chicken wrap, and a quesadilla. $5.
Bro, they're hush puppies.
Yeah.
Oh, those hush puppies.
Like $5 for all that food, and you're just like, just hook me up in an IV of it or something.
I'm craving it so much. Have you ever have you gone to like a seafood place or a buffet like on the coast, like on a beach?
Seafood buffet.
Are you a big seafood fan?
Oh my god, yes. I love seafood.
If we ever calling out the Georgia friends, if we nailed down an actual friend vacation, true friend vacation, and we go to the beach or something, go to a seafood place. They just always have like the best hush puppies and like this like sweet butter dip. Oh, dude, it's so
Dude, I'm starving now. Thank you for this.
like it's basically like funnel cake. That's how sweet the
Oh
hush puppies
my
are.
God.
Like cornmeal hush puppies.
Oh.
You just want to drive 6 hours to the coast, bro?
I mean, I got school tomorrow, but fuck it. Let's go.
God damn it, dude. I mean, we could go to Cookout. Cookout's open until 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Also, that's updated.
Finally.
So if you ever glance at that, the time on my laptop was an hour behind.
Forever was an hour behind, but now it's not.
Gotta stop talking about food. I was supposed to go shopping today. God damn it.
You got one news left, it looks like.
One Punch Man is getting its own fighting game.
Just a standalone One Punch Man. How many rosters would there be?
How much in the roster?
Yeah.
I'm not sure on that, but you think about One Punch Man, you're like, oh, of course, it's a fighting anime. But wait, there's one big gimmick.
Wait, yeah.
That one character can just beat you with one punch.
So how are they going to handle that?
This is very unique. So, 2-player, obviously. I don't know if you can even play Saitama 2-player, but it's just your generic fighting game where you can pick any other characters in the game. But single player, it's all about surviving until Saitama can get there. That is so clever.
You're not him.
No. There's a timer, and he's in the corner. You see him running. It's so clever. I could see that being kind of old because basically it's just you're not really fighting because like what's the point of fighting back? So I guess you're just trying to survive, get away. That's super cool.
That's unique, so in a way.
And I guess spoilers for the show because that is how a few episodes are where this one hero, he's giving it his all, but it doesn't look like he can make it. The villain's gonna get the final blow, and then, hey, what's going on? I wish I could do Saitama's voice, his dull voice. What are you doing? I don't know. That's awful. I love Saitama.
It's okay.
I want season 2 to be dubbed already. I'm tired of. I want to listen to the show and not read at the same time.
That's always the worst.
But we'll get into that eventually. Can't wait. We'll finish My Hero, and hopefully by that time, we gotta finish The Boys tomorrow. We can watch The Boys. Hopefully.
Did he watch like the first episode with you again?
I still gotta watch. No, I watched like half episode 2 when he was watching it, just because I was in the room, and then we watched 3 and 4. So I kind of have all the information, but we can start watching. I'll watch episode 1 and 2.
Airplane scene. Not gonna spoil anything since the show is like.
I did spoil that for myself. I watched that. I watched a few deaths because I didn't even know if I was gonna watch the show. So I just watched them. I watched Robin.
Oh yeah.
I guess no, that's episode 1. That's not a spoiler. But yeah, airplane scene.
And then
dolphin.
The dolphin?
Dolphin.
Dude, that was something I told Matt. I was like, there's something in an episode that I've never seen before, but I'm so glad I've seen it now.
Dude, I was scared because it was getting like oddly sexual. I thought I was going to go in a weird direction. But just that slow-mo.
Yeah, it's great. It's a good show, guys. Go watch it if you have Amazon Prime, and who doesn't, so go watch it.
Yeah,
honestly. The first time Amazon Prime, I think, has really won on a show. Like,
yeah, what Prime original. Do they really have?
Don't they have like...
For the sports fans, they have All or Nothing, which is a really cool football.
They had like that transparent show that got a lot of buzz.
Translucent? What?
No.
What?
No. Man in the High Castle? Is that Prime or is that Hulu?
See, that's the thing. It confuses me because I almost said Handmaid's Tale, or is that what it's called?
Handmaid's Tale is Hulu.
Right. Yeah. But I almost wanted to say Prime.
Yeah. I don't know. There's too many out there. Then Disney Plus.
Also, Amazon, stop teasing me by making me think that when I'm craving to watch a show that you have it, and you do, but you have to pay extra for it.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Also, why do you have like 5 seasons of SpongeBob, like the first 3, and then 2 random ones later down? Who is coming up with these ideas?
Not me.
Like season 13 and 14, and season 1 through 3.
Yeah, I know, it's bullshit.
That will be the perfect ones that'll get the people in and want to buy it. Why?
Season 1 through 10.
Or do you flip a coin roll the bingo machine for the number that you're going to release.
That's one thing we didn't mention about Ready or Not. Heads or tails?
Oh, God. The dad. The dad.
Yeah.
Tradition. He was like, oh, he would have used the cameras if he had them in the time.
Right.
Yeah.
The mask. That was the thing in the 80s.
Or when the aunt was like, pick and choose, pick and choose. Love it. That's all Gamescom.
Sweet.
Not too much. Pokemon didn't go because they were busy working on the game. So, yeah,
whatever.
Not too much.
Lazy.
New footage of Luigi's Mansion was nice. Yeah, Gamescom. E3 is the big one of the year for a reason. Gamescom was just nice to see
updates,
some more gameplay and
games.
updates. Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. So, are we jumping into this, or do you want to take a break for a second?
I'm ready to go.
Ready to go?
Let's keep it going. I'll keep an eye out on the camera. You know what? Just start. I'll feel the camera.
Okay. So D23 happened this past weekend. Obviously, you saw some of the reactions that the guys did. Mandalorian, Lady and the Tramp, Jeff Goldblum's reality show kind of thing.
Jeff Goldblum just doing Jeff Goldblum things.
Pretty much. So
We're
not really going to talk about those since we did reactions on those. Those are like the really big things.
If you want to hear our thoughts on that, go check them out.
Yeah, my quick thoughts. I still haven't seen the Lady and Tramp trailer, so I don't know.
I won't spoil it.
No,
Or do you want me to spoil
do
it?
they talk?
It's not as bad. It is more. It looks more like Lion King.
I mean, that's what I assumed it was gonna be.
I thought it was gonna look more rubber bandy, like Cats versus Dogs. But yeah,
Okay.
it was okay.
Because they use real dogs, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They do. There are 2 real dogs.
And so I think that's what makes it look a little weirder, like more uncanny, maybe. Like it doesn't look as net. Maybe because Lion King was just the animals.
Yeah.
It was isolated. It was fine. But the fact that there's humans and animals, yeah. Matt and I's biggest flaw was just that we're not too big of fans of just the curly haired dogs. We love dogs.
You don't like Cocker Spaniels?
Not as much as like golden retrievers and huskies and
I
straight
love their
hair ones.
ears.
But like you're she's not a burner. Daisy's a
Greater Swiss Mountain.
Greater Swiss Bernese Mountain Dog, same goddamn thing.
Just shorter hair, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Mandalorian, I saw the trailer.
Ooh,
For me, it
so
it looks just like Boba Fett. I don't know if you guys got that vibe. Like it literally is Boba Fett.
I don't know if it's confirmed, but he's in the cast and we didn't see him. I think it's common knowledge that's going to be him. It's Pedro Pascal is playing him.
Yeah, that's him.
That's awesome. So should that kill because there are people theorizing that this is one of the Fets.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
Did you watch our reaction of it?
I have not yet. I haven't watched any of you guys' reactions.
There was a rant at the beginning. I didn't include all of it, but Matt and I went on for 2 minutes. I was like, so the Mandalorians are like a people, right? He's like, yeah, they're like a race, but I wouldn't say race. I wouldn't call them a gender. I was like, well, civilization. He was like, no, but like they are, but then he's like a person. I was like, so it's just one man's the Mandalorian. He's like, no, they're like a race. I was like, and we're just going back and forth.
Oh my gosh.
And then just the cut up version, he's just like, they're a race, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, so we're going to find out how he gets his name. He's like, I don't know. I haven't seen this show. Okay, Matt. Really okay, I'm getting pretty annoying. I understand why you're getting bad.
And then the Jeff Goldblum, The World Through His Eyes, or is that what it's called? The World
According to Jeff Goldblum.
It looks just like one of those like Travel Channel kind of.
I thought you were going to say his name. Matt said it. I wanted to say it. Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah.
Micro.
Yeah, it looks just like that, but Jeff Goldblum, like an actual actor.
Literally Jeff
celebrity.
Goldblum just doing Jeff Goldblum things.
Did you think the man, when he was filming Jurassic Park, would be the legend he is today?
I don't know. I said it in that video. Hollywood couldn't write Jeff Goldblum. He is such a unique character, like his personality, and just how he
is
says.
He is one of a kind. You know, like
I wonder if he just thinks of like weird shit in his mind, and then he says it, and then he smiles to be like,
Jeff
I'll
Goldblum.
smile, and then they'll think it's funny.
It is like it's just how he is, his mannerisms.
Yeah.
That is what gets me.
Like he just says something at the beginning, and he's just like, yeah.
And you're just like, ah!
Stop it.
Oh man. But then there was those three, and then we just did a reaction for Star Wars, which
Yes.
D23
And El
promised
Camino.
that they... Well, that wasn't D23.
Right, but I don't know why they released that during D23. Maybe
to, I guess maybe just fight Disney. So, but the Star Wars, they promised that they would release something on Monday, and they did. So
man,
a reaction for that.
I just felt the camera and it was fine. I will have to take a quick break.
Okay, I guess we're taking a break. Yeah, sorry in advance. I'm eating pretzels now since we took a break. I was talking about food for like 10 minutes. Got me really hungry.
Yeah. Dude, we can go to Cookout.
Yeah, we could have.
Hush puppies. Nah, they're usually... This is when they're busiest.
Puppies.
For some reason.
So last thing we talked about was Star Wars. Go watch a reaction. Give it some love. Because our highest video is the Star Wars teaser trailer, which was...
By a landslide.
It is right now at 111K. So that's some nice views, guys.
Disney, I know you're advertising this movie as like the last mainline Star Wars movie.
It's not gonna be.
Stop. For our sake, for our growth. just pump out 3 Star Wars movies a year.
From the rate of everything they announced, our channel is going to grow regardless of what comes out. So, I
didn't really get into it, but like I'm really excited for like what the Mandalorian looked like because it just looks like a movie.
Yeah.
Like
how many episodes? 8, 12, 10?
30. I don't know.
I think as of right now, it's the most expensive TV show ever made.
Yeah, my buddy told me that was
$15 million per episode.
It's the same budget that Game of Thrones had on its last season.
Disney has stupid money,
and that's what's so good, and that's why I'm really excited. Even more so for the Marvel shows. Like, if they can make that look like a movie, then who cares that they're series? If it looks like a movie,
if it feels like a movie,
because like the Netflix show, like some of them were good, but like it was still like
it felt low budget. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm so happy. I can't wait to get our first like trailer for one of them.
The last trailer that came out that the guys didn't react to is the Christmas Noel trailer with
Bill Hader.
Yeah. Filmed at the outlets in Woodstock. Oh. A fun story there.
Was Captain America there?
Nope. Yeah. Quick story. My ex-girlfriend texted me when Caleb and I were just chilling at the apartment one day, and she's like, "You'll never believe it. Like Captain America's at the outlets. You guys are gonna come down and meet him." It makes sense.
Yes.
It was like a Saturday or something.
She didn't know.
Like the Marvel movies are filmed down here in Georgia. So we go there, we're walking around looking for him. It's really busy. And then we see a dude in a Captain America outfit.
Not Chris Evans in the suit or just Chris Evans walking around being Chris Evans.
Yeah. So that's just a little funny story.
What are we talking about?
Noel being filmed at the outlets.
That and the Emilia Clarke Christmas movie, like a week before. Like she's got a Christmas movie.
I saw that with Ready or Not.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel it now.
Like a piece of salt.
Is it gone?
Yes.
All right. What are your thoughts on that movie, real quick?
The Christmas movies?
Yeah. No. Yeah, with Emilia Clarke and the crazy rich Asian dude.
I think they're fine. Like the comments on both is just like, these feel like Lifetime movies, and like I want my cheesy Christmas movie.
Pretty much. I don't think it's going to be anything like groundbreaking. Nothing like Krampus. I love Krampus.
Yeah, just if it's a feel good movie, probably most likely.
So now I'm gonna get into more. Those were the trailers. Those like 5 trailers.
Right.
So everything else was just announcements. And the first thing that I kind of stumbled upon that I didn't even hear about is a show called Encore. Have you heard about this? Pretty much, it's gonna be like a reality-esque TV show where it's gonna be an actor, and they are going to react one of the high school plays that they were in.
Act.
Yes, it's called High School Reunion, kind of. So pretty much, the actor, the main star is Christian Bale right now, is like the main person that they have for this show, and they are going.
Kristen Bell,
Star, yeah.
Oh, Kristen. That's why she's like in the news, or not news, but like
was there.
Yeah.
Well, she also was there for Frozen, but
I always forget she's in there.
Yeah, so pretty much it's just going to take an actor, and they're going to have to redo a high school play that they did in high school. I don't know if they're gonna
Cute.
like get the actual cast of like who played like the
Sir
supporting
Patrick
cast.
Stewart.
But it's pretty. It sounds like a fun idea for a show. Everybody's so nostalgic right now, so why not do it?
Speaking of High School Musical, the show, the series.
No. It's more redundant than that. High School Musical : the musical : the series.
On ice.
They almost have it together. I think that's like the catchphrase or something. Or no, we're almost all in this together.
Maybe that's the joke, is that it's...
I hope it's self-aware.
Subtitle.
Yeah, I hope it's like, I don't know. It's going to feel totally Disney Channel, and it's not for us. I don't think so.
Dude, Diku? Disney Channel original? Daku? What did Nikki Jakey call it?
I thought it was Daku.
A Daku?
Yeah.
Or a Disney what channel original?
Family? No.
Disney...
Animated? I don't know.
Animated.
I don't know.
Maybe it was Diku, because D-I...
I don't know. But for me, maybe if like some of like the old cast comes back as like a teacher.
I take it you haven't seen it or watched it?
What?
The trailer for it?
No, there's a trailer for it. I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because Matt and I were reacting to something, and I was like, yeah, go ahead and play it. He's like, no.
Of course.
You want to watch it, you watch on your own time.
He probably used some words that he was like, no, that's... He loves it.
Maybe. No. Whatever. Yeah, I do like that idea, though. Coming back as teachers. Just one or two.
Probably not Zac Efron, but maybe everybody else.
Maybe he's like the swimming instructor.
The sexy gym teacher that everybody wants to bang.
Dude, if he grew his hair out again, do you think he'd do it? Or at least wear a wig?
Probably wear a wig.
You don't think he wants to grow it out again?
I don't know. I don't think he'd look good with it. That was the Jonas Brother age when all the Disney characters had long hair.
Pre-Beeb.
Mm-hmm. Because it was like, longer than Justin Bieber hair.
Yeah. Well, moving on.
Frozen 2.
Was that a talking point that we got through?
Yes.
High School Musical.
Frozen 2 introduced 2 new characters, and Sterling Brown is one of the new cast members. So
cool.
Yeah, that's about it. Nothing really crazy happened with that. Pixar was on the show front for Onward, featuring Tom Holland and Chris Pratt.
I don't know why I'm not really excited for it.
It doesn't look unique. I don't know. It looks like something DreamWorks.
Even though it is something they've never done.
Yeah, it looks like something DreamWorks would do.
They're like
though.
elves.
It doesn't really feel like a Pixar.
It's like modern fantasy. If a fantasy world had, it was on our age.
Yeah.
Of technology and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which is cool because we don't really have a lot of stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how to really feel about it. I think I saw the trailer maybe once.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. Because I think we were contemplating on doing a reaction, but then didn't. So, but that came out, and then the next one that they talked about is Soul, with Tina Fey and Jamie Foxx. About jazz. So, I think that's gonna be.
I've seen the logo for it, but I didn't really do.
There's like a little concept art of a character, and they're like a little green flame. It looks like they look cute. So I don't know if that's adorable. Jamie Foxx or Tina Fey, but so that's what Pixar was doing on their front.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to get rid of all the news before we get into the Marvel stuff. So
the real stuff.
Jungle Cruise was I think footage might have been shown, but we haven't seen anything. It comes out next year. Jungle Cruise.
What's that?
Like the ride, the Jungle Cruise. You know the ride?
No.
You went to Disney?
Yeah, but I don't think I went on that ride.
Okay, well, anyways, it's a very famous ride where you get. It's weird I'm describing this to you. You get on a cruise ship.
I also wasn't on the Haunted Mansion ride as well, or Space Mountain.
What did you do at Disney?
I don't know. Well, it was the situation was we either go to Space Mountain or we do these 3 things.
Space Mountain. Not the Little Mermaid ride. Winnie the Pooh? Did you ride that?
I don't know.
Maybe. Anyways.
I did Splash Mountain. That's good enough.
That's good enough. I was about to say, where's that movie? That movie's buried 6 feet under. So yeah, you get on this little cruise ship, and you got your tour guide, And you pretty much just go on this little man-made river, and you have just animatronics of African animals, hippos, elephants, lions.
Jungle.
A jungle cruise. And what makes it funny is that your tour guide just has a bunch of corny jokes that goes like with the animal. He's like, one that I can think of off the top of my head is that there's like a there's a plane that's crashed, and he's like, you want to know why I got this job? Well, it's plain to see here, and points at the plane, and he's like, I had like a crash landing. He just does corny jokes. Right. And that's the shtick, pretty much. It's pretty funny. But Dwayne Johnson is attached to it as the lead.
This is a movie.
This is going to be a movie.
I thought the way this started, Disney was making a jungle-themed cruise.
No. It's a movie called The Jungle Cruise with Emily Blunt and Dwayne Johnson.
I'm sold.
So, yeah, that's coming out. No trailer or anything. I'm trying to just show you the image of them because it literally looks... Yeah, here we go.
Like concept art?
No, just of them. They just literally look like what workers at Disney look like when they're on the Jungle Cruise. So...
I love that.
Yeah, that comes out next year, July of next year. So I don't. Yeah, we'll probably get something maybe December or March.
I'm still a little triggered over that popular fake leak lineup.
Oh yeah, no, I knew that was not gonna happen.
Yeah, dude.
When I saw the Dumbo 2, I was like, "There's no way."
Tron Ascension, A Man Can Dream.
I gave Tron some love.
That's there.
The layout.
The layout. Got the Blu-ray.
So let's see what's next on the list. Oh, Disney is making another Pixar-esque movie called Raya and the Last Dragon. Have you heard of it? It's gonna star Awkwafina.
All right, dude. She
is on
everything.
Fire. But yeah, there's concept art for it. It looks fun. It kind of reminds me of the movie that just is coming out, the Yeti movie or whatever. It looks really
hopefully
bad.
better.
Yeah. Oh, Lizzie McGuire. You hear about that?
No.
She's coming back.
For a show?
Yeah. About a 30-something living in New York.
All right.
So she is coming back for
but
a
it's
new
not
show.
The Lizzie McGuire show.
No, it is. So it's going to have like a little cartoon with her and everything. But it's going to be as her as an adult now living in New York.
Okay. Dude, do you think Fuller House just spawned something?
Honestly, maybe.
Like a new trend?
Yeah, like what if That's So Raven comes back? Corey in the House?
Dude, what if we just got...
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody?
What if we just went super deep with it and we started doing like Cheers and
I would love Seinfeld, but...
Fuck, what's the... To the Moon, Lucy... I Love Lucy.
Oh, I love Lucy.
Like OG.
OG. Leave It to Beaver. I can see Disney. You know what's crazy about Leave It to Beaver? Is that... No, that's not... Never mind. I don't know what show it is. Whatever show Ron Howard is from, because Ron Howard used to be a kid actor. What's that show called? The Andy Griffin Show, I think.
Andy Griffith.
Yeah, Andy Griffith Show. That's what he's from, and that was like, yeah,
Ron
he's from that show. Yeah, you look him up, and you're 8, now you're 60, and a critically acclaimed director. Yeah. That's weird.
I don't like it.
It's weird seeing actors young. Like, I remember the first time I saw Joaquin Phoenix as a kid, and I'm like, ugh.
God, why is nostalgic culture just like a now thing? Why hasn't that been done before? Why?
Facebook, dude. I think Facebook really kicked it off because Facebook, think about it. Back in the day, like my parents, your parents, if they moved, they never saw 80% of their class. They had no idea what their class was doing. They weren't friends with them. But us, we got Facebook, so we've stayed connected. So the people that were introduced to Facebook, like my moms and like our grandparents, and they're like connecting with people, and then they're like looking at people, and then they start thinking about the past. And then I think that's kind of how it all started.
So it's a product of the boomers jumping onto it.
The last thing the boomers are going to get to do. So... But I think it's just that was the whole, they got a nostalgic blast. They're like, oh my gosh, I haven't thought about you in forever and all that kind of stuff.
Can you imagine if like people in the 80s were like, yeah, let's bring back this show from the 50s. We loved the 50s.
Nobody thought about that. Like now that's all we can think about is the past.
That's weird.
It is weird. Thinking about the past is weird.
Are we just going to get to a point where we're just in a loop?
Yeah, I like when's the stopping point?
Yeah.
Like
Eventually we remade everything, so let's do it again.
And now even with, the last podcast you guys did, that's like, late 90s, early 2000s stuff. Like,
yeah. And we've had that conversation before. Like, we're going to be the ones. I was kind of hoping we'd be the ones to be in the forefront of the 90s stuff. Late 90s, early 2000s. I mean, still have time for that. It's not really here yet.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's weird to think about that and just nostalgia in general, and it's just weird.
All right, Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah, so that's
definitely a forgotten favorite.
Yeah, I love that show. Out of all of them, I think that might have been my favorite.
She's so hot.
So hot.
And a mom. Hot mom.
So hot. I would gladly become that kid's parent. I'd be like, I don't even care if you're mine. But I was about to say something, but that was not.
That kid's. Oh, okay. Step.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant like you would just adopt that kid.
Okay, hold on. A moment of happiness for me.
Muppets. Yeah, what happened?
It is going to be called Muppets Now. It's going to be an unscripted little segment show. They tried to do this back in the early 2000s. It was called Muppet Studio DC, where it'd be like 5 to 7 minute skits that would be in between TV shows on Disney Channel.
Okay.
And it would involve the Muppets with like Selena Gomez or Miley Cyrus or the Jonas Brothers, and they'd just be doing funny stuff in the Muppet Studio in DC. And it was awful. And it was just awkward and weird. So now they're doing it again, but it sounds like this time they're going to be more going based off the Muppet Show, which was very raw and unscripted, and it was just celebrities interacting with the Muppets, which is where at the root, that's what makes the Muppets so much fun, is that they feed off of a celebrity. Like one of my favorite ones is the episode with Steve Martin. Like his episode is great because he feeds off the Muppets and the Muppets feed off him. And so that's where they strive. And so they try to make a scripted show in 2015 or 16, which was like the Office-esque Muppet Show, where they try to make it too real, and it just didn't work. Like there was like an episode where like Fozzie Bear had Tinder, and I was just like, this is weird.
Hopefully the Muppets aren't like one of those things where it was just good for the time, and it's not, and it's something they can't adapt. Hopefully it's just they just didn't know how to work with it.
And that's the thing, because I mean, when the movie came out, it was a success. It was like and then they immediately did a sequel, but then after that sequel, they didn't really know what to do, and then they kind of just gave up. And so I hope this is good. It's rumored to come out next year. There's a new Muppet called Joe the Legal Weasel. And they came out with a minute promo about it, but all they used it's the voice of Kermit and whoever, I don't know who voices the weasel. It's just them with pictures of a live action weasel and of Kermit just going back and forth, so you don't get to see any footage. But I am excited, and it was rumored a few months back that it was going to be a thing, but now it is confirmed, so that's really exciting. So us Muppet geeks get to freak out for a second. Right, about time the Muppets get to do something new.
Explains why the Muppets are like half this setup.
It was the one and only time that I feel like the Muppets would be on here, so I have to take advantage of it. Okay, I'm going to jump into some Star Wars stuff. Clone Wars is announced for early next year, the final season, so that's exciting.
Final season.
We didn't get any new trailer, but that's okay. Right. We got that, like, there's like a shot, though. Did you see that? Of like Ahsoka and some villain.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, they like posted that with it.
Do you think we'll ever get an Ahsoka movie? Solo movie? A Star Wars story movie?
Maybe. I don't know. Because like her,
gotta show that girl some love.
Yeah, she's definitely a fan favorite, and she's only been in all of the animation.
Maybe like exploring like the gap between Clone Wars and the second show that happens years later.
Oh, what's it called?
I don't know if it's Rebels. Is it Rebels?
Yeah, Star Wars Rebels.
Where she's like a lot older.
So that's coming out. There is going to be a Rogue One prequel series that was announced.
Oh.
So the characters of Rogue One.
I feel like that was rumored.
I guess it's going to be a prequel of them. I guess we get that. Did we like them? Did we like
a movie that really, really was a product
hit home? I loved it. It was great.
A timely pretzel crunch. It was a product of not like the biggest flaw was the fact that these so many characters with no development. So now this movie is dead and gone, which I really enjoyed Rogue One. I wish it could have been better.
Blah, blah,
it's now
blah,
getting
blah.
the character development it needed. A little too late.
Yeah.
But maybe it'll be good. Mandalorian looks amazing.
Yeah.
We're going to get another Star Wars series that looks...
Here's my one thing about this, though. The Mandalorian looks amazing. Now, what if Disney pulls back on budgets for other shows?
Yeah.
Like, they're kind of like... They're kind of busting their load.
Yeah.
So now every show after this show is going to have to feel like that show.
I mean, to be fair, Star Wars is also huge with special effects and whatnot. So maybe they can make it feel more homey and use their budget wisely. Mm-hmm. And still make it look like...
I'm so ready for that show. The shot where he pulls the guy and then shoots the door and you're just like, please be dark.
Dude, my favorite thing, it's not even going to be in the show, is the logo reveal. And he's walking in the A. That is so badass. And it looks so cool. That's never been done before. And it's so small. He's just looking all awesome with his silhouette.
That's good shit.
So good.
One more. Just a little tiny Star Wars news. Just a little.
Did you guys know that Disney owns Star Wars?
It's very minor. It's not that big. It's fucking Ian McGregor coming back as Obi-Wan in a series.
Fuck you. Sorry, my computer wants to update right now.
You want to update when we're about to talk about the greatest thing Disney is going to do with Star Wars? Excuse me. Ian McGregor is coming back as Obi-Wan.
Hell yeah. Dude, like, cross that off. It's such a cool reveal. Hey, could you ask me this question? Ask this question. Yes. Are you kidding me?
Oh, dude, the rumors, it came out a few days before, and then he comes out, and then they say...
Matt lied to me.
What do you say?
Because I think it was in The Mandalorian where it was like, is the Obi-Wan series pretty much confirmed? He was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. And I saw his video. I was like, wait. What? So, like, it's so pure, dude. Like, just the fans' joy as he just walks on stage. And you're like, you know.
It's almost like Keanu Reeves. Almost like a...
He just... But in reality, he just comes on stage to talk about Dr. Sleep.
It's okay. It's going to be a good movie, I hope. No, but I'm excited for it. They said it takes place after Solo in the universe, and they're going to write and shoot it next year. So we might not get it till like 2022, but okay.
I do wish it was like in between 2 and 3, so we get some sweet General Grievous.
Oh, dude, if we could have seen him in his outfit, live action, oh, I would just lose it. Maybe they're like, what if there are like, oh my gosh, I couldn't even think. What if there are episodes of like flashbacks of the Clone Wars, and then like Hayden Christensen comes back as Anakin?
Dude, like even if they took like scenes of Clone Wars, like from Clone Wars, and just made a live action flashback.
And then the actor who plays Jar Jar, everybody started asking him if he would come back and reprise his role, and he's like, I would. He's like, if Disney wants me to, I would. So I think, come on, guys, just Disney Plus is going to be amazing. Okay, do it. Disney Plus is going to be amazing because I think I'm done with all of the news. Besides a little thing called Marvel.
What just one more Star Wars thing. Just one more Star Wars. What do you think the first solo villain movie is going to be?
I would love it to be Count Dooku's apprentice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the chick from
the Clone
Wars?
The bald chick.
Yeah. That blue bald chick. Mm-hmm. Blue bald chick.
Blue balls.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and her curved saber. Yeah. I think about that.
I like her.
I know a fan favorite would be like Darth Maul is like the first one.
But I feel like he's gotten such a stronger presence in the Clone Wars that like it'd be a little redundant to get.
See, same thing, but like with Grievous.
Ooh, yeah, okay. Grievous would be easy too.
He's got a great origin, and you can just do the origin.
The only hard thing is no Christopher Lee, as Count Dooku.
Yeah.
So
maybe they would just do. Oh, I mean, Disney is notorious with.
Shoot, I didn't even think about that.
Putting
but
faces.
His voice, dude, Christopher Lee's voice is just so Saruman. Come on, okay, like his voice is amazing.
He's got some decent lines. He's been in it 1.5 movies.
1.5 movies, yeah. I don't know if he did the voice acting or not.
What? But like, if maybe they'll just like take those lines and try to write that into it and just reuse it.
Yeah, for a few scenes, maybe.
Right.
That'd be pretty cool.
But like, yeah, at the end of the Grievous movie, that you get the cameo of Count Dooku, putting him under his wing, recruiting him.
I love the prequels. They're awesome. They're great.
Dude, or what if at the end of the movie, like a post-credit scene, we jump forward, or not jump forward, yeah, and we're on this familiar planet, got some clones, and we don't see who's there, but General Grievous turns around. General Kenobi. Oh my God. Hello there.
I thought I killed you.
He says General Kenobi first, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he said hello there first, and then you just like see
General Kenobi.
If you just heard hello there off screen, and then
hello there. That's General great. Kenobi. I love Star Wars. All right,
but like, what else are we getting? Because like, Rian Johnson is getting his own series or like trilogy, right? Or he's getting like another movie.
It's not confirmed, but that's the rumor. Is that he's getting a trilogy. And I don't think it's connected to D&D.
Right, but D&D is confirmed that they're getting a trilogy.
I thought it was a series. I thought they were doing a TV show as well.
I don't know. I thought, whatever. So it's like, how much more of this universe are we exploring?
All I know is that they like got what, six figures or something for it.
Let's not talk about it. Sellouts.
Should I do park stuff then Marvel or Marvel then park stuff? Okay, park stuff it is. So,
get out.
Epcot, we all know it. It's not the best of the 4 theme parks.
Epcot.
No, I love it.
For kids, yeah. It would make sense.
So, okay, hear me out. Andrew, age 11, has never been to Disney World. We go to Disney World. We get 2 parks. Obviously, Magic Kingdom is one of them. What's the other one? Epcot. Andrew's furious. Andrew's like, I don't want to go to Epcot. Epcot's boring. I don't care about countries yet. I don't want to go to Canada. What is Norway? I don't care.
What's in Japan?
There's no rides. Where the hell is Mickey Mouse? There's nothing. Now, okay. Now I'm older. I appreciate it and I love it. This is going to make it a lot more kid-friendly, what they're doing. So it's pretty much going to be called Epcot Center now. Like the whole circle area, and they're gonna be adding a Guardian of the Galaxy ride, which is gonna be backwards. Oh. So the roller coaster is gonna be backwards the entire time. You're gonna have a restaurant in space. That's all they said, just a restaurant in space. They're gonna update.
Wow, Disney's tickets have really skyrocketed.
They're going to update Spaceship Earth. You know that ride. Like the real life simulation of going like rocket launch. There's going to be a Ratatouille ride, a Mary Poppins ride, and a Moana themed experience. I don't really know what that means, but
still need to watch Moana.
It's a good movie. That's Epcot. It's getting some big stuff. I think they plan it's like a 5-year plan.
All right.
Starting next year for 5 years.
Take some time.
So they're going to be slowly doing. I think the first thing that come at is the Ratatouille ride. So.
Like, what makes you think Guardians of the Galaxy when you say Epcot?
Space. Because like Epcot is like about the future. So.
I guess I was more thinking of like the countries.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. There's 2 segments. Like the first segment is space, and then it goes into the countries. Mm-hmm. Did you hear about Avengers Campus?
I heard of the name. I don't know what it is.
It's going to be at California Adventures in Disneyland. And it's pretty much going to be Avengers Campus. It's going to be like the Avengers headquarters, like theme park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not a school?
No. The things they announced.
An academy to be an Avenger?
They announced there's going to be a hotel. There's going to be a Spider-Man ride. And one more ride. I don't remember off the top of my head. I didn't write it down. I didn't write it down. But that's exciting, I guess.
More Avengers.
As long as they don't get greedy and rip out the rides from Universal, because the Hulk and that Spider-Man ride are amazing. And so they cannot take those from Adventure Island. But this is the big shit right here. Star Wars Galactic Starship Hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard about this?
Yeah.
It's not just a hotel. It is an immersive experience.
I was going to make the joke that it's an experience, but nope, it's there.
It is there. It was in the title. I heard about this. Defunctland talked about it like a year or two ago. So I guess it's been rumored for a long time that this is like the next wave of entertainment. Is hotels are going to turn into like you stay in the hotel. You don't even like go to a hotel to go to places now.
Right.
Like, the reason to go to a hotel is to be in the hotel and experience the hotel.
That's interesting.
And so
that's very cool.
Like imagine if the hallways look like the Death Star hallways and there are little mouse robots
like
rolling around.
You're going to go get some breakfast and there's some rebel troops hiding around the columns. You're like, what's going on? And a red lightsaber goes through a door. You're like,
yeah.
Oh, the pancakes can wait, honey.
Yeah, like, and then there are rumors that Universal is doing the same thing with Harry Potter. They're going to do an immersive hotel for Harry Potter.
Nice.
Is this the next thing? Because technically, cruises are that.
Right.
The Disney cruises, you go on a cruise.
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. They are pretty awesome.
I've never been on a boat. Just kidding.
And I feel like that's, an experience because you're locked on the ship and it's a themed hardcore Disney. But this is going to go like one step above and like everybody's going to be in it. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be sold out for years.
Yeah.
I'll probably see it when I'm a grand poppy with my younglings.
Like, do I buy season tickets to my favorite sports team?
Or a weekend.
Or a weekend in a hotel. Same price. I don't know.
Dude. What about like a My Hero?
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Oh my gosh. Shut your mouth. Dude, how would you... I want to know how creative they could get with like... Poof of smoke. I'm here. And then... And then...
Spray like fruit punch at you or something?
Inappropriate joke.
But yeah, so that's what's going on with the not entertainment side of things for Disney.
The boring hotel side.
Oh my gosh, cry me a river. Who goes to theme parks?
Speaking of Marvel.
So, I got
How much more you got?
2, 3, 4 things.
Okay. I assume.
They're the same.
Yeah.
Black Widow.
Save that.
Okay, Black Widow.
That's the one I can go on for a while.
Okay, we'll save that for last. Let's do the What If really quick.
Okay, I don't have that one.
Okay, Marvel What Ifs. They showed a concept art for Peggy Carter.
What if we move on? Just kidding.
Peggy Carter is suited up in an episode. What if she was Captain? I think Britain. Is what it is. So she gets to put on the suit.
Oh yeah.
And they confirmed zombies. So
Nazi zombies.
It's going to be in an episode.
Dude.
Pretty exciting. Those were the only two things I could find. I don't know if there was more or not, but
I do love
it's
how
gonna be a bitchin' show.
We're going to talk about them later. I do love how we are getting like the Captain America of different countries now. What, the Red Guardian and Black Widow, and now the Great Britain version.
It's gonna be exciting stuff.
And maybe we'll finally get like Canada's Avengers Alpha Flight.
Sure. Yeah.
Dude.
That one.
Matt and I were gushing over it because we looked them up, and we looked up the Russian version.
Bitch.
Did you skip one?
Yeah, some random news. I'll say it in a second.
I forgot what the Winter Squad is. I think Russia's Avengers.
Okay.
Which Red Guardian is a part of. And there's a bear, of course. And there's this dude called Crimson Dynamo. which is like the Juggernaut in Iron Man. Like the size of Juggernaut, but like Iron Man.
When are we going to get onto those levels when we just have those characters in a show or a movie?
We got to. We're going to get there. But we'll get into Red Guardian when we talk about Black Widow. Mm-hmm. What is your random news? This is why you used to cross things off. Why don't you do that anymore?
Save ink.
What have you ever gone through a pen? Be honest. Have you ever gone through a pen?
Yes, at work.
You don't even know. That could have been a different pen. You could have swapped them out.
Anyways, quick one. First photo of Emma Stone as Cruella. Did you see it?
That's who it was. It was Emma Stone.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if it was Emma Stone or the girl from Dumbo.
Oh, Eva Green. Yeah. Nope, Emma Stone.
They look very similar. I never thought about that.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Similar eyes.
So it comes out. It's actually the latest film in their slated.
Right.
It comes out late of 2021. I think is what it's slated for. So wait, and this movie's been in development. I feel like for a year or two. Like Emma Stone's been rumored to be Cruella for the longest time.
Okay.
So it's been talked about a lot. Anyways, sorry. Back to Marvel. I promise the rest is Marvel now.
There's still Disney news.
Not that one. Oh, here we go. Which would have been awesome. It's okay. First off, it's awesome that Kit Harington is now in the MCU. But Caleb and I texted for a quick second. What if he was Moon Knight? He's not.
That would be really cool.
He is joining his brother in the Eternals.
It is nice that there's Lorene.
Is he the villain though? Because he's playing the Black Knight.
No, I think they are.
He's a good guy. He's a part of the Eternals. Maybe. Well, he's joining the Eternals. Mm-hmm. Did you see the photo of all of them in their suits?
No.
You didn't? What? Oh my gosh, dude! Oh my gosh, man. You didn't see it? Okay, I'm so excited. I can't even type. But yeah,
as concept art or is it
real
set design? Oh yeah, because this movie's coming out late next year.
Yeah, there was a photo of every actor standing, and then above them showed their character.
Oh my!
So just kind of scroll, but there you go. So starting with Madden.
Oh my god!
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be great. I'm pretty excited for it,
bro. Their suits.
So right now, if you're watching this, just type in the Eternals D23. It's the first picture that pop up on Google.
Dude, Madden looks like a Power Ranger. I love it.
It's gonna be fun. Dude, what if the Eternals just literally could have all been
Indian guy's name? Moonjani?
The dude from Stuber?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stuber is not that buff. They made him look so buff. There's no way he's that buff.
Oh no, but he said he wants to build up. There was an interview he was in where he said
Stuber character saying yeah, I'd like to work on it every now and then.
But yeah, so
he looks dope though. No, hey, he looks really cool.
They all look really cool. Freaking Angelina Jolie. Oh my god. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. I love it. I'm excited.
Yeah, maybe Black Knight is a villain.
I mean, come on.
Eternals is I know the least about.
That sounds so evil. Did you see Boss Logic's concept art for it? It looks pretty evil. I don't know if it's what his character looks like, but oh my gosh, where is it? My delay. Here we go. That's it.
Oh. Get that dirty house Aaron sigil off of him.
I guess that's his helmet.
It says superhero.
It does? Okay.
Black Knight.
Well,
Dane Whitman is a fictional superhero. Yeah, do you think Avengers is done? And Eternals is going to be Saga 2's Avengers?
Maybe they're trying it, Maybe they're gambling it. I
didn't think about it,
I was getting distracted.
The introduction of the lesser known characters like Moon Knight, which oh my god, we went over it, but Moon Knight. Oh my god,
we'll talk about it.
This leaves room for the Secret Avengers.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
Which would be weird how they work around it. Captain America is a member of, because the Secret Avengers was formed after Civil War. So there's the Avengers, and then when Cap split and made his own Avengers. Also had Nova in it. Dude, there have been rumors for Nova coming in soon. And apparently it lines up with his origin, with how they set up with Xandar possibly being obliterated and Nova Corp being obliterated.
Yeah, I've got, that's not fixed. So
I always forget that he's a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot, dude. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Let's see. Black Panther 2.
Yep.
Announced. So
finally,
it's gonna happen.
And it got a release date, right?
Yeah, 2022. I want to say.
So far away.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty far away from.
Do you think Marvel did this on purpose, or they couldn't produce stories fast enough, or line up the greater story fast enough to keep the schedule?
I think that they wanted to introduce new people because they knew that they were going to lose a lot of people.
Well, no, I mean as far as like the release schedule. Do you think they're just trying to take a break and like reset?
Oh no, they probably just wanted to save stuff for D23. Yeah. So
like still we're only getting like 2 movies next year, where like we were used to like 6 or at one point.
Yeah,
or 5.
Yeah, no, I think it's a break. You know, I think that it's just going to be a nice little.
Could you imagine if like you just kept that tempo, 3 to 5 movies a year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's insane. Next though come on guys, if you're on the fence about Disney Plus, if what we haven't talked about yet has not intrigued you, they just added 3 new shows.
Mm-hmm.
She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, and Moon Knight.
My boy.
Now, are you excited that he's getting a TV show over a movie?
I was a little let down.
Yeah.
But then after seeing The Mandalorian, I'm more excited. A little weary, like you mentioned, the budget thing. They might have to reel it back. Mandalorian is most likely their flagship show, like Game of Thrones is for HBO. But I'm hopeful. God, you and your pretzels.
Amazing.
It's so nice. I can't wait for casting. Like, who could it be? Who's not in the MCU at this point?
Keanu Reeves.
That's got to be the favorite. Brad Pitt.
Leo.
I mean, it would make sense with Fight Club. Edward Norton.
And technically, he was already in the MCU.
We didn't talk about that. Oh my god, dude.
I mean, there's not much to talk about. They just got announced.
Then again, like, yeah, talking about it because I love Moon Knight so much. She-Hulk, that's so cool. She's always seemed to be like the leader of A-Force. Like when you see A-Force, you always see like prominently She-Hulk in the front.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be cool to finally get, instead of a nod, like an actual A-Force.
Mm-hmm. And then Miss Marvel coming in.
And I keep getting confused. I thought Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel were like the same.
You're asking the wrong person.
It's cool that we're gonna get to see the costume though, of Miss Marvel.
Yeah, but so yeah, that's exciting for all those.
Now, are She-Hulk and Hulk like? Is there?
I feel like
romance
there
there
was, but I don't think they do it anymore.
Maybe now that Miss Romanoff is gone, Hulk has to move on.
I guess he was burnt arm.
Oh yeah,
Is he pretty much useless now?
They'll find a way. Because Thanos snapped twice, and his arm got fucked up. Hulk snapped once, so maybe he can come back from it. You know, and gamma radiation.
Well, but that was a different Thanos. The Thanos that snapped the first snap was the dude that got his head chopped off and his arm was still pretty screwed up.
Well, that's what I meant. That's the one that snapped twice.
No.
He snapped to do the 50%, and then he snapped to destroy the stones.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
So he snapped twice, and so his arm's all extra crispy.
Oh, man. How was watching Endgame again? Did you even watch it?
Again, like I said, thought I was going to drag. It's a super long movie. Nah, bro. Still freaking good.
God,
I feel like I want to say something.
Any more news besides Black Widow?
So we saw the Black Widow poster. Have you seen the posters for Falcon, Winter Soldier, and WandaVision? Not so much on Falcon. Bucky's got a haircut.
Oh, lost his long hair.
He's back to his old Sebastian Stan looking self.
The mustache.
Or whatever his character, whatever his real name is. In the MCU.
Oh my, there it is.
Yeah.
So it's like a leaked photo.
Mm-hmm. But there's...
Falcon literally looks the same. I like that jacket on him.
There's a...
Looks nice.
Apparently Falcon is not Captain America.
What?
And so I think this... But that wouldn't make sense for it to take place before. There's a video... I didn't watch the video of... I think it's IGN of Anthony Mackie. A small interview on like a red carpet or something. Like a minute long. The thumbnail says... Anthony Mackie says he's not Captain America in the Falcon. Maybe he was just saying that he's not Captain Falcon. He's still... Dude, we're going to get into that. He's not Captain Falcon... Or, goddamn, he's not Captain America, but he's still the Falcon. Or something. I don't know. It's weird. We'll have to find out. Dude. WandaVision. It's supposed to be weird. Like, it's getting weird.
What is this supposed to be?
Kevin Feige came out saying it's going to be a sitcom.
Okay.
But also, are you still on the poster?
Because there's the shadows of them, right?
And what do you notice about Wanda's shadow?
It's like her OG
it looks like
outfit.
her comic outfit.
And then like it's fading from color to black and white.
Yeah.
Wait, so what did Feige say?
It's a sitcom.
What?
I didn't dive too much into it because like I want to save some of it now. Another small detail: it's not WandaVision, it's WandaVision. Like it's not Wanda capital W, Vision capital V.
Yeah, it's one word.
It's one word, and that's like supposed to be referencing like Intellivision or like different. Spectravision. It's referencing
does Wanda
TVs.
Almost go insane or something?
This is they're thinking it's like House of M stuff. Where in House of M it starts off with her like giving birth to like obviously children, and Vision's there, her friends are there, and then like Professor X comes in and like says like she has to come back or something, and like it's all in her head. And so like,
she's trapped in her head.
Something like that. Like she should like is like going crazy or something.
Because this ties into Doctor Strange.
Yeah. And maybe Vision is coming back. Maybe they find a way to do it. But, bro, what gets even weirder are the people that are in like casted for this. Sharon Carter.
Oh. So she's coming back.
Yes. I feel like I had one more.
Well, is it on IMDb?
Or a few more. No, don't look at Kat Dennings.
Kat Dennings.
From Thor. She was the annoying friend.
Oh my gosh, from freaking that one show, Two Girls.
Randall Park.
Who is Randall Park?
The Asian cop from Ant-Man 2. Like these obscure characters from the MCU, they're just pushing into the show. I love it. That's so cool, dude.
What's happening?
That's so cool. This is just going to be such a wonky show, and then we're going to get Wanda and Doctor Strange. And we're getting House of M, which could lead into introducing the mutants, the X-Men into the MCU.
That could.
Oh, my God. That's all I got before Black Widow, but I just saw the overheating signal. So
overheating again?
We're taking another break.
God. What is this podcast?
Oh, my God. Hopefully our camera will not explode by the end of this.
With like 10 minutes. Okay, can you
but
please
you know what? It's
cooperate?
Going to, because we're in a hot overload right now talking about Black Widow,
the first female lead movie we deserved.
We
deserved it first.
Honestly, I feel like I would have enjoyed Captain Marvel more if we had Black Widow first.
Preach. Amen.
I was pretty excited for this movie. I'm really excited for this movie now. That poster looks amazing.
Did you see the leaked footage?
There's leaked footage? No, I don't want to look at it.
No, I didn't either. I just saw there was a post. One of my pages posted it.
Is it like leaked footage or is it like?
No, it's not leaked. It was shown.
Right. But is it like a sneak peek?
Yeah.
Or is it like
it was
a
like
clip of the trailer?
It was like a part of a trailer. Yeah. Okay. I think it's like a trailer that we're probably going to get in maybe a few weeks or a month. But
I do want to just break down that poster a little bit.
Go for it.
Black Widow. Oh wait, I'm always a stickler with her hair because like it's Black Widow. Not a fan of the curly hair in her debut, and the blonde hair.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone really likes the blonde hair. Why would you make Black Widow iconic red haired?
I guess.
Heroine,
well, I think we brought it up before.
blonde.
I don't know if on any source of media, if we're just talking. I feel like the movie's going to maybe end with her having to change her hair.
Yeah. At the end, dyeing it. So cool. Like her hair looks amazing on this poster. I'm sorry. I don't want to sexualize her. But yeah, just have this pulled up. Everybody, do your homework. Pull up this poster.
Hopefully it's on IMDb already.
She's got gold gauntlets. She's usually got like black and blue, like the electrical one.
There we go.
Oh my god, it looks amazing. I don't want to be the common male that sexualizes a female-led movie.
It's okay.
But she looks amazing.
It's okay. Just let it go.
Just let it go. My therapist said I can't do that. Bad things happen.
I'm really excited.
Taskmaster looks great. You got the hood and you got the sword, and he actually looks like he's got like a skull mask. From like the set photos we saw, it kind of didn't look like he had that, and I was a little scared.
Mm-hmm.
But no need to be scared. Looks amazing. Oh, dude, I now realize this is her comic look. She's got like the golden belt and the golden gauntlets in the comics.
Really?
Like so usually she's been all black.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I know. I just corner of my eye.
Dude, we've got what looks to be other members of the like other trainees maybe or something,
like on the
other agents
on the left side. Yeah.
Florence's character is, I think her name is Yelena. She's either like a teammate or something of hers, or from what I've read, she in some comics she takes up the Black Widow mantle. And there's some beef between them. So maybe that leads into it that she needs to change her identity because she's no longer Black Widow.
That's true.
Maybe she got kicked out, or maybe they tried to kill her. So she has to hide from. What's their name? I know the Red Room is like where they train them. I don't think it's the name of like the organization. And Red Guardian, David Harbour, put in a superhero costume. Who'd have thought?
Yeah.
He looks so cool.
Sorry, Hellboy.
This was the role he's meant to play.
This was the role. That beard looks
This was
so
the Marvel
good.
role you were supposed to play.
Hell yeah, not Dark Horse. Get that out of here. Yeah. What sucks is I feel like his character, this is like kind of like a one-off. Like I feel like he's not going to return for another movie.
I mean, if we ever get the other Avengers across the world, Winter Squad.
That'd be pretty cool. Or maybe his own show. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
These shows now, they're kind of crazy. I just looked it up. I just wanted to... Did you want to talk about Black Widow for like another minute? Or...
Yeah, go on for a little bit longer.
Okay. Well, I just want to do like a quick little thing. I just looked up all the shows right now. I don't know if IMDb is true or not, but they all are 8 episodes. So...
Sweet.
It's about average. Mandalorian is 10. So...
Yeah, it's a flagship show.
Right.
It's gotta be.
You gotta have a little more kick to it.
Pretty sure the woman behind Harbor, I can never remember her name, was in the Mummy movies. You got a name to the face or a face? Do you see a face?
No.
People think she's gonna be the villain.
Like
her character,
over Taskmaster. Like
maybe
she's gonna be. He's the puppet.
She was the former Black Widow.
Okay.
Or something.
It's gonna be very espionage, spy feel. The James Bond female that we deserve.
I totally forgot that. Like in my notes, I said, ScarJo snack, because ScarJo's looking like a snack.
Oh my god!
And I'm really hungry right now. Literally, I'm starving.
I need food.
Did you see the white suit?
I don't know if I did. I'm gonna look it up now.
There's a white suit.
Black Widow white suit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Typing it in.
I didn't think I wanted that. And if they have the image from the comics, dude.
This? Huh. That's some nice stuff right there.
Dude, you wonder why I like Moon Knight so much?
Can we get this shot?
That's the one I was gonna.
Can we get this shot in the movie? That's some badass shit.
I don't think the thing's gonna be zipped down as much, which is okay.
It's okay. We don't need it zipped down.
We don't need it.
It doesn't make sense. She should be wearing a bra. Okay, it doesn't make sense.
Why would someone who needs all their stuff in the right places during combat not wear a bra?
This is comic book guys. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Oh, I guess the suit was on display, so it's not even like really leak or anything.
Oh, yeah, it was it was concept art that they showed. They showed the poster and other art. They had ScarJo like T-posing at some point to show off the design of something else.
Dude, that's what's up. And that's coming out May 1st as of now. Oh, May 1st. Of next year. So
2020.
Come December 1st, it'll be like come November 1st, it'll be 6 months away.
Dude, I like how you got your rubber band and I got my
little magnet strip.
We got our click clacks. I was kind of hoping this podcast would be like an hour and a half, but
nope.
Right.
No, it's okay. I didn't know we had a lot of game stuff. I thought this was going to be just
it went on for a while. There was a pretty big tangent about remakes and remodels.
And then there was the subs tangent, and then went into the food tangent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this
stuff.
Podcast.
It's not a news podcast without tangents.
Which
we only talked about the movie for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But still, there's a lot more. Dude, exciting things to come. I can't wait for us to finally get. Do you think we're gonna get a trailer before Star Wars, or at Star Wars, for Black Widow?
Most definitely. Most definitely. I think that'd be the time to do it.
Dude, what do we do if I don't know how often they do it, where a studio would drop a trailer before a movie, before the internet? Like, say they drop Black Widow on a Saturday, but they show it on the movies Thursday and Friday. What do we do? We leave the theater? Like, what do we do? Or do we sell out and act like we didn't see it and react to it? What do we do?
I don't know.
I don't want to miss out seeing it in a theater.
I know that's like the worst thing about like having to react now is that like back in the day, like a year or two ago,
I'd like to believe it doesn't happen.
I would wait. If a trailer would come out, I'd be like, I know, I'm gonna wait and see it in theaters. We can't do it anymore. The
opposite, yeah.
We can't. We have to.
Or I just don't want to see it. I don't want this movie to be spoiled anymore. Yeah. Yeah, you're the stickler on that. I was okay with it.
The crime. Yeah, for a while I was really good at not watching trailers.
Dude, when I tried convincing you, I was like, we gotta do it for the minis. You're like, no, we don't. No, we don't. Now we have to.
Yeah. So, well, with that being said, guys, no, we're not wrapping it up.
We'll wrap it up, but I try to do this a little more. Of just like saying, what are we doing? What have we been doing this past week?
Oh,
well, with school, you got that coming up.
Yeah, I guess.
What are we doing? What are we playing? What are we watching?
School for me.
Mm-hmm.
I start
in
like 6 hours, so I gotta get up and go to school in 6 hours. It's not a smart day. I haven't even like bought my books or anything.
You watch a 3-hour freaking 4-hour movie.
Hey, it was a 3-hour movie. It was amazing, and the reason why though is because I plan on doing a new series for.
Are we?
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
There's a new show in the works for the channel.
There's a new show in the works for Atomic Evolution I've been working on. And it's not even in just like the conversation stage. I literally have 3
episodes
videos.
Have been made.
I have 3 videos that are done and ready. So I'm just waiting to do a little bit more. I have 4
build
scripts.
A catalog before dropping some.
I have 4 scripts written that I have to start filming those. So it's really exciting. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Just school. I guess that's really what's going to take over my life. School and a project
for the channel.
What about you?
Just got a new job, so that's gonna be fun to start. And I've been playing. There's a demo for Dragon Quest 11 on Switch. Finally getting a port for it. It sucks because the demo is 10 hours long. It's the first 10 hours of the game, which you would think is amazing. It is.
So, see, that's my thing with demos, though. So, when you buy the game, you're going to have to replay those 10 hours again?
Nope, transfer's over.
See,
they did that with
awesome.
Valkyrie Chronicles, and that's a big reason why I kept playing.
Destiny didn't do that.
That's so dumb.
So, I remember I was playing Destiny.
It makes sense if it's like a 30-minute demo.
No, it was the entire first world. And there was only like 3 worlds in the game.
Garbage.
So, yeah, it was garbage.
Explains why you didn't pick up Destiny 2.
Nope. And Matt really convinced me to, and I was like, nope. Speaking of Matt, got a new job. So
as well. Yeah.
Matt got a new job.
Why you get a new job?
Nah, I'm comfortable where I am. I know comfortable isn't the best, but
when it comes to a job, it's nice.
It's nice, but maybe in the future, things have changed. My manager left a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I feel like that's a big reason why you wouldn't want to move. That sucks.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Nick. He's not dead.
He's not dead. Mick, he's just
at a different store.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
So, other than that, things are going swell. Hopefully, I don't really know the channel. At least we got some reactions out there.
Oh, yeah.
We were dead for a week. We were dead. It was
2 weeks almost.
It was like it was almost 2 weeks.
As far as reactions go.
It was literally podcast to podcast to almost another podcast.
Initial thoughts and reactions are kind of on a hiatus right now. We need to do another movie and get those out. It's just been a dead month, so it makes sense. I would like initial thoughts to be kind of like a core thing. Mm-hmm. Like that's kind of our movie review.
It's just series. Hard when we don't see it before, like a good time.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Like
yeah.
we
so
don't
we
see it a Thursday night or Friday night. Mm-hmm. So
I mean, we could get better about just like we kind of make it a thing that we all have to be here to do something. I guess now with school back in and schedules changing, we are gonna have to get used to like a rotating thing.
Yeah, that we all can't be
like
here.
You guys gotta do that, do this, and we'll do the podcast or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But we'll probably definitely have one for it. So
yeah.
We're all seeing that Friday, and then that'll be a long night. Okay. So
Connor's gonna be there for that as well.
Yep. So it'll be the 4 of us. But anyways, I think that's gonna wrap it up here. It's been a good episode 38. 37?
No, like 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I don't know. I just kind of want to get to 50 already.
Bro, that's going to be December.
I know. I'm excited.
Okay.
What are we at?
Hey, your vlog uploaded finally.
It did. Wow.
Or at least I can see the thumbnail. 36. So 37.
This is 37. So exciting. 13 to go.
Yeah. What? 13 weeks until the end of the year. That's how it works. And then season 2 of the podcast.
Remember when that was supposed to happen?
Wait, okay, you know what? Seasons on a yearly basis. That's how it should be.
What happened to that?
I still have it.
I still have it?
Yeah.
Haven't dabbled with it at all?
I've been fucking with it. Yeah. Things are in the... I don't know.
Anyways, this has been Andrew.
This is Caleb.
Peace.